I can
Alright,
grab some
let me
water.
change. There we go. Picked my color.
Lore.
Also, if I have to excuse myself for a second, it's because we ordered pizza and it should be here any minute.
Same, actually.
Okay.
Pizza Hut making bank.
I mean, dude, every pizza place is making bank right now. Let's go.
Oh yeah, it's pizza day.
It's pizza day,
Sure.
bro.
Technically,
No,
it's wing day, wing and pizza day, but
oh yeah, shit.
True. Oh.
I heard that ridiculous NPR statistic. It was like 8 billion wings will be consumed in America on Super Bowl Sunday or some shit. I was like, what the fuck?
God.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's a lot of wings.
That's gross. Everyone will be taking big old sloppy wing shits tonight.
I've got
Or
ambiance
tomorrow.
in the Discord activity
tomorrow.
for those who want to be in that.
Oh yes, ambiance. Gotta fucking have it. Let's go.
Yeah, if you,
Beyond the store for lovers.
I know that we've had some issues with like ads or whatever the fuck. I think Ritzy, you said you had like an hour-long speech or some shit. As
Yeah,
that?
the hour-long lecture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
So first of all, just exit out of that shit. Don't let it play.
I don't know. I wanted to learn about the housing market.
Well, I hope it was good info.
See, mine was like a whole ass like concert series. I was like, who is this person? And why am I getting a full concert for free?
Yeah, I didn't. I think I only timed out once, but it was just a timeout. I didn't get an ad. I don't know if that has to do with like my own YouTube Premium or something. But if that happens, just exit out of the thing so it's not playing dumb shit over the thing.
That-
the session.
Maybe I
That
love
is-
dumb shit.
Oh, I think I figured out how to sign in.
If
I right-clicked on the video, it says account, and then there's a sign in on YouTube button.
Really?
But hold on, I don't know if it worked actually.
Maybe
I'm
that's why I
checking that
didn't get
right
an ad.
now.
Maybe that's why I didn't get an ad then. Well, if you have premium, there you go.
It might
I
not
do
be
have
doing
premium.
anything because I
No.
clicked it.
I do not.
It's a blank screen.
And it just took me to like a
What?
blank YouTube.com.
There's one of the DMs in the other server that I'm in mentioned another bot that might have Spotify capabilities, so that'd be cool. I'll look into that for next session. I didn't do that this time, but hoping to have the better solution. But with all the DMCAs for the other Discord bots, we're kind of fucked for options at the moment.
I mean, I have one that I use for my D&D stuff in my own Discord.
Yeah, send me some info there on the side whenever you can then, just to get something more stable. Okay, so everyone who's at least in chat is back, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So last time, obviously, we did all the labyrinth stuff there. A lot of those cards were played and finished there. Some are still going on. One of those being Bastion, so Iago. We'll say another 12 hours of your completely impervious to physical harm. Let's see. There's a couple other cards that have still to be resoluted. I think if you don't know what those are, let me know. Does anyone not know what cards are still available to them?
I know my 2 cards.
I know mine, I'm pretty sure.
Ready already? Cool. We won't have to go around with that. So after the labyrinth, you appear back at your home base. And Bebo, if you take a look behind you, you have a special friend.
Ah, lame.
It's just broke.
If you remember your Phantom card, this card comes to life as an unkillable, implaceable specter. It will follow you wherever you go and may pass through walls in order to do so. Mr. Nobody, who for the two that have joined us since the middle of the session, he was, I'll let the party describe him, since he's there as a spectral figure now in front of all y'all.
Can he hear us?
Oh yeah, he can hear everything you're saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then please let me explain. Wait. He's only spectral though. He can't actually do anything physical.
He appears as spectral, yes. Doesn't look like he can do much, as he's vainly reaching out to Bebo, trying to grab him, and his hands are going through Bebo's armor.
Gotcha. Goshen, Justara,
Hey.
this I hate you too. This motherfucker over here is Mr. Nobody, and he is a whole bag of dicks, an entire bag. And you know, he's the one who sent us out on our quest in the first place without giving us full disclosure on what we would be doing, and that is why we are currently in this mess.
It looks like a leper victim, don't he?
That's fair.
Little bit.
And you look like a one-eyed fool. How about that?
Well, go on, hit me then.
Oh, great comeback, buddy. Oh, great comeback. High five. Oh, wait, you can't. I turn around.
Nobody, buddy, friend, how you doing?
He's trying to punch you, Bebo, and he's just screaming to himself, "What is this? How am I back? I was enjoying my time off from being a king of all realities, and now I'm back here with you fools. Why am I here?"
I'm sure. King of Death. Awesome. Love that.
So
Love that
what did you do exactly, mate? I'm looking at Mr. Nobody.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I have lived countless lives, traveled vast realities, and seen and done absolutely everything I could think you could. What? Uh-huh. I have done more than any of you could possibly imagine. I had power, vast amounts of power and influence, and even make these idiots do as much as I wanted them to, up until they got lucky.
Yeah, they seem pretty lucky, I think a little bit.
Justira ate a frog once.
That's amazing.
So I would just ignore everything that this Dick has to say because his opinion does not matter anymore.
And unfortunately, I drew a magical card that makes it so he's gonna just follow me around until I can learn to get rid of him.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hello.
in the meantime, just ignore him.
Don't worry, Mr. Nobody. Your opinions matter to me.
Oh, Iago always liked you.
There's a reason why we call him Mr. Nobody, or why he calls himself that. It's because that's exactly what he is.
That's why he died.
That's a bit depressing, eh?
Mr. Nobody has nobody.
Indeed. And he also has no body.
Yes.
He sits there cross-legged, floating in midair, just staring at you all.
You're a creep. And I stick my tongue out at him.
Maybe this is some kind of cosmic punishment to teach you how to be a nicer person. Enjoy.
Hey, Mr.
yes,
Nobody, one more thing. What'd you like doing? What do you like doing before I raise judgment? What do you like doing?
Who likes doing?
Mr. Nobody right here.
Oh.
What do you like
What
doing?
was that? I couldn't hear you.
What do you like doing, mate?
I love manipulating people into doing things that I want. Tearing on the fabrics of fate and watching them unravel themselves before me.
I'd say that's pretty cool.
Hey, somebody else gets it. I like this one too.
Yeah. It's just sad that, you know, when fate comes back and bitch slaps you in the face and now you're this.
A temporary setback.
It's fine.
So yeah, party. Now that is that. What is our next move?
Oh wait, where's
what?
where's Attackness?
Well, his figure's here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about the player, but we start at 6 p.m. It is past 6 p.m., so here we are.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, sorry. I think my pizza's here. BRB.
Wake up!
BRB.
Yeah.
BRB.
Yeah, he's gonna go take a nap. He's lazy.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, with that, what are we trying to do, party?
I found this amazing looking hammer. I want to tune to that. And get rid of those boots I had and probably give them back to Bebo.
Let's say yeah, those are Bebo's boots, right? Yeah.
All right. JK. It was neighbors. Anyways, as I was saying,
Trolled.
indeed.
Oh.
Actually, sorry. Was I interrupting anybody?
No.
All right. Ocean, I actually would like to
Yes.
speak with you.
What about?
Do you mind if we go somewhere to talk?
Sure.
All
Sure.
right. All right.
There we
Do
go.
you need to be in a separate chat for?
No. We're just
Okay.
okay. Just follow me in here, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm gonna use my last of my bastion to train my soldiers.
Ocean, you are evil, yes?
Some people call me that. Yeah.
Okay. Would you say that you are a lawful type of evil?
I mean, I don't really follow the law too much, but are you saying like I just don't go around willy-nilly just slaughtering people just cause?
That's fair. That's fair. Would you mind perhaps being my mentor in how to be evil?
Being evil, yeah.
Yes.
It's not that hard. I'm gonna be honest.
Would you?
It's how people perceive you.
It's like, would you mind if I shadowed you in your evil ways?
Sure, but you don't I don't think you really need to like move me to a whole different place just to tell me this. I think you could just.
Oh wait, does everybody else know that I'm evil too? Right?
Yeah, the card said that you
All
like change
cards were
personalities.
Oh, okay, fine. Well then, still, I just want them to don't know. I don't want them to know that I need to learn how to be more evil. I thought I was being evil, but I want to be more evil.
So, listen, I'll tell you this. How people see me as evil. Sure, the raiding and pillaging and killing, yeah, that's fun and dandy. But, more importantly, if you're trying to do good, at least for this whatever bullshit war you're going to, why not? Because if you want to be evil and just not care, why don't you just fight both sides? Because both of them are also bad, but if you want to be bad, yourself, might as well make a third party.
Oh, okay. Oh, I haven't thought about it like that, but yes, I will definitely. I'll see what I can come up with there. Thank you.
And better yet, to start it off,
as Ocean goes into his to one of his pouches, he pulls out his card.
So this card right here, before I activate it, for an hour I could be anywhere I want. What's stopping us from, that elf broad you all talk about? Why don't we just open the portal for an hour, sneak into a room while she's sleeping, and just gut her? That easy.
Actually, that sounds delightful. Okay. Would you want to go ahead and hatch this plan here immediately, or should we wait until the time is right?
I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Some of these people here just want to deal with politics and mostly let the war continue on. Just kill it outright. That's what I'm saying.
Short, sweet, and to the point.
Short, sweet, to the point.
Okay. Well, lead the way, Ocean, and I will follow.
Alright. Let me get out this, broom closet where this is. It's a bit crowded.
Oh, I ask Yago, do you still need that cloak of the bat?
And then you want it?
I mean, yeah, are you using it?
Most of the time I'm not in a position to use it.
I mean, I can make you something else. Would you rather have something that ups your AC? Alright.
No, I'm good. I like getting damaged.
Yes, you do. Go ahead and give me that cloak of the bat then. Unless you really want to keep it, I really don't care. You can hold on to it in case it's situational, arises where you're like, hey. Because I don't know how many items you have as far as tuning wise.
Most of my other stuff I don't really use ever.
Yeah, I know Juniper has like a shitload of items, so like she can only attune 3 things, but has like 5 or 6 or 7 different things she can attune to. Same with Antagonist, I think.
Yeah, I can get rid of it. The thing with it is that it has to be dark to be able to use it in the first place.
That. Alright, nope, I'll take it back, and I don't know. If I ever come up with something better, I'll let y'all know. Ooh, zoom, zoom, zoom!
Zoomy. Okay, so I know some of us are attuning new items, so if that's what you're doing in the meantime, go ahead and do that. Remember, many of our magic items require attuning in order to use them, so you'd have to have that attuned before you'd be able to use the magical property of it. So whatever items you're trying to attune, go ahead and make your selections. Bebo, I was half in that conversation, half in chat, so are you giving a new attunement to someone?
I'm just changing up. I'm bringing back the Cloak of the Bat, and I'm taking back the Boots of Flying, and I might just redo my attunements.
Okay, yep, go ahead and do that in the meantime.
Oh, okay. I actually see.
Redo my infusions, rather, is the word.
Yes.
Right.
Also, are we doing a short rest or a long rest?
I don't know, what are you doing?
Oh,
Probably long rest.
I think a long rest would be a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
I
that.
think Alathar's out of spell slots.
I
that's
am
true.
really out of spells.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, then I'm gonna do long rest, and I'm gonna attune some of my items as well. And oh, I totally forgot about this little boy that is in my room. Okay.
Yeah, he's been just sitting in the bed, just like comatose. He looks very traumatized. Your brother Artemis has been standing over to him, caring for him, bringing him food.
All right. I hope you're doing well.
Did I successfully repair the cauldron, by the way?
I believe you did a couple sessions ago, right?
Yeah, and I chucked the mom in.
Yes, so at this point, you want to go ahead and check in your cauldron?
Yeah, sure. First thing I do when I go in.
I just need... ignore me over here real quick.
Ignoring. All right. I attuned my 3 items.
Let's see, what's a good one? You look good. It's like you. Alright, so with the cauldron of Rebirth, since she's been stewing in there for a minute, out of the cauldron, grabbing her clothes that were in the corner there, dresses herself, is the elfin woman who was inside of that tome of Mystra that was having her essence drained. As she crawls out of it, she looks to you. Where are you at? Over here? Where's our cauldron? Inside here?
It's supposed to be like right here.
Okay, cool. Looks to you. What? Okay. Looks to you, looks around and says, My son! Who are you? Where am I?
Well, you've just been brought back from the dead, and now we actually have your son. He thinks you're dead, so this will be a nice surprise. Don't worry, you're safe. You're not being tortured or having your life essence drained or anything. And the last thing I will say, I know this is a lot, you are not a mage, no matter how much anyone might try to prod or ask you, because we have a crazy man that loves to kill mages in our party.
Gods be damned. Just show me my son, please. Where's my son?
And I nudge her this way, and I say, "Let's go." And la-di doody da da doo da dee da da doo da dee
Stop
da
her
da
and
doo
go,
da
oh
dee
wow,
da da doo da doo da doo da doo.
you look less dead now.
Now we're here.
My son!
My boy!
My
boy!
my boy.
That's my son. That's my boy.
I'm a little kid.
My boy.
The boy on the bed, who is looking very sullen and traumatized, looks over at the figures entering from the door. Seeing his alive mother, he immediately jumps out of bed and jumps into her arms as they embrace. And they both start crying out of happiness and a little bit of sadness. Looking over to you all, she says, "Gods, I don't know what happened. We just remember being in Theosedalia, and then in the middle of the night, some hooded figures took us, and I don't know what else. It was black for a long time, but I'm just glad that I'm back here with my son. How could we ever repay you?
Give me gold.
Do you have any sort of do you have any sort of influence in anywhere? Any prestigious areas? We're unfortunately fighting a war against to overthrow the judges.
She tells you that she's a treasurer of one of the main cities, where back inside like the World Tree area, one of the main elfin cities, that she has a little bit of a political influence and pull there.
Okay. I guess what do you I'm assuming you know Ghaladria then.
Yes, of course I know Ghaladria. She's our leader. Do we know that the whole essence draining, was that because of the worms, or was that because of Ghaladria? It's a bit unclear. So there was the larval mage that appeared there. It could be assumed that was strictly on its own, like the larval mage itself was just trying to drain.
Mm-hmm.
There's no immediate evidence that Ghaladria had anything to do with it. But who knows?
Okay. Then I will say, for the time being, we are basically in the same side as Ghaladria, and we're basically trying to take the fight to the judges. So if you could tell, do we even have a name for our group?
We never came up with one. We just kind of...
Name session. Okay, everyone come up with a name while I go get pizza. BRB.
Okay. Alright, okay. I'm going to tap into my inner thoughts, which I call the Google. My brain, being now lawful evil, has the ability to think beyond this realm.
Oh yeah, I was thinking something about jury and executioner. That'd probably be funny.
The first thing that popped into my head was Iago's Inquisitors,
No.
which also gives us like a vaguely authoritarian vibe.
Right, I'm like, no.
Vaguely authoritarian?
Just vaguely.
What we call the Mage Inquisition.
No.
Okay, so my inner thought brain is saying, giving me suggestions such as Disgraceful Shadows and Rumblebane and the Tremble Knights. And...
Tremble Knights, got it. That's your name.
No.
No.
I'll remember this name.
No, please don't.
Thank you,
Oh,
Tremble
my
Knights.
God.
I appreciate your efforts in saving myself and my son.
Oh,
No. We are nowhere near as serious as that.
Enemies of the clan. Weapons of mystery.
So, what?
Stormbreakers.
We don't really have a name.
We're still working on it, but give me a
Workshopping
couple
it.
minutes.
I don't even know what the people call us, even though we're famous at this point.
The villains of seduction.
Mercenaries. Just call us mercenaries.
You can call us Helm's Reforgers.
Helms Reforgers? What?
The Reforgers. Sounds like a shitty X-Men team. The Reforgers.
Well, whatever they call you. Oh, sorry, Alex, go ahead.
I was gonna say I like it.
Whatever it is they call you. If there's anything I can do, please let me know, because I'd much like to take my son back home.
Bebo's like, because we're reforging Helm.
Did you know Ghaladria is the mother of Eladine?
Oh, we're just gonna...
She,
Oh.
she looks over to her son and covers his ears, and she says, "Silence with that. Yes, I've heard the rumors too, but how could that be true? They don't even look alike. He's human."
Oh no, he cut his ears off.
Just spilling all the beans.
She told her herself. She told us herself.
You want to use persuasion.
Yeah, I'll love to do persuasion.
I know. That card gave you a
23.
Yeah, because your card gives you a +10. I gave him proficiency and then doubled. So, she looks down at her son, who she's still covering the ears of, and she says, "I don't even know what to do with this, with that information. I mean, this is all wrong. It means that our greatest enemy is the son of our leader. I mean, who can we even trust?"
All of the bodies and corpses is on her hands.
She says, I don't know what to do with this information, but I'd very much like to go.
Yeah, you guys are free to go. Feel free to spread the good word of, I guess that, if you feel so inclined, but you might lose your son again, and,
Oh my gosh.
Bebo tells her how it is. He has no charm or charisma.
I personally think it's time that the leadership change in the resistance.
I mean,
Just like,
on that note.
Not me though. I'm not gonna be the leader.
She tells you, go ahead.
I was gonna say, tell the good works of our group, and you and your son are welcome here anytime if you need to seek shelter.
I'll also whisper in your ears. I heard you're the treasurer. I can grease your wheels with 50,000 gold.
what?
She, so we'll assume she's like out the door as you do that?
Yes.
Okay. She looks to you and says, 50,000? What are you talking about?
I have 50,000 gold.
In exchange for what?
Go to the town and start getting people to believe in these real rumors.
She says, I don't even know how I'm gonna carry 50,000 gold back with me.
Well, you don't have to carry it back. I can just warp it.
Warp it?
Yeah, it's in a card, and I just go. I summon gold in attack mode, and then it comes.
She is extremely confused, and she has a severe doubt in her face at the information you're telling her.
In fact, I mean, it's kind of. It's obvious. I'm kind of evil. I have this idea where I just want to summon the gold and just crush my enemies.
I believe him.
She's still unsure. She's trying to walk away. It's probably Uniper with the shape out of her spear.
Oh. I shrug it off. Get off. Get off.
Tastira watched you die.
Yes, and now I'm back. You got a problem with that?
I will say, okay, am I able to with my meditation through our long rest? Can I try to tap into the power and understand it?
So the long rest hasn't happened quite yet, but I was gonna start leading into something like that if you guys wanted to see what you could do to unleash that for yourselves. But yeah, the answer is yes.
I'm basically I'm gonna meditate and just see what I can find inside me.
All right. Well, this lady is on her way with her son. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't forget what I said. It's time for a new order.
Actually, one of the things that was mentioned, Justeria had said that Uniper had died, so since Mr. Nobody's tied to Bevo, he's in the room when that was said, and he says, wait! You, Windweaver, you died?
Yes, what's it to you?
But you're still standing in front of us, not a scratch on you.
Well, don't you know that cats have 9 lives?
No. Trust me, I've killed a lot of cats in my time.
First of all, rude. Okay.
Me saying this to someone who owns 3 cats.
Right, I'm just like, Minnie, run!
Yeah. How did you... Wait a minute. Come here, you.
Gross. No.
He flies up to you real close to your face. Just let me see.
Stranger danger.
He looks deep around your face and your eyes, and you can see with his finger he starts tracing lines all around your face. And he says, "My God, you absorbed my power, didn't you?"
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You thieves! You stole my power?
Were you using them?
It's our power now.
You don't even know how to use it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting here bickering in this shithole.
Also,
how great.
Rude.
How great.
Still not think it's a shithole.
Infinite cosmic power, and it's spread off across 5 of you insolent fools, and you don't even know how to use it.
And you're more than welcome to tell us how to use it.
Oh yes, I suppose I should do that, shouldn't I? As he's flailing at you, trying to hit you.
And I'm just like, ha, lame.
I spent years, millennia harnessing my powers. You think I'm just going to give that information to you?
I mean, Juniper did it within a month or so, and that means you took a millennia. That's pretty embarrassing, my man.
Right, and I'm a cat.
A month? It's only been a month?
Since we kicked your ass, yes.
No, you're lying. It hasn't been. There's no way you could have done that in such a short amount of time. It took me so long.
Just accept the fact that, and I get up real close to his ear and be like, "We're better than you."
No.
Unfortunately, your life is just filled with elves.
No, you're all lying. You're lying. There's no way.
I mean, dude, I take off my helmet. I'm literally, I haven't aged a day, although I do look old. Yago hasn't aged a day.
I have a smile now.
Oh, true.
I thought that was. Didn't you always look like that?
Yes.
He has a bigger smile now.
Oh, I see now. This is interesting. So, what? How did you? So you died? Then what?
I died, and I remember seeing
You died?
Yeah, dying. And then next thing I knew, I saw a bright light, and then I came back, and I was uber powerful with a rocking guitar, 9 tails, and glowing blue eyes. Yes. That's how I looked.
Very interesting.
And I destroyed a minotaur with a single strum of my guitar-like powers.
I would say.
Stir help.
What are you calling yourselves? The Tremble Knights? Is that correct?
It's workshopping. We're workshopping.
Gotcha. Everyone, as he claps his hands, gather around. I have an announcement. I will help you unlock the little part of your brain that has encapsulated a hint of my power. And in exchange, you find some way to banish me, to release me from being chained to your sweaty asses.
Not that sweaty.
I say yes, in quotation. I'm lying.
I say 1,000 times yes. I do not want your sweaty ghost ass hovering above my head.
Justira think Magic Man funny. Justira say no.
Every time I come back to you guys, you keep picking up strays. You can't pick up every single one.
Yago started it.
You're the one that kidnapped the child.
I did not kidnap a child!
Did you kidnap a child?
No, I did not!
She did.
Oh.
Nah, he's over here. He's right here. Artemis.
No, Artemis is my brother.
Nah, he grew up real fast. I guess Tabaxi grew up real quick.
No, that's... Okay, no. Artemis.
Koa is different. Koa is another child that she kidnapped and is now leading armies, apparently.
He's a child in general.
Yes. Mr. Nobody says, all right, so, it seems we have an agreement. However, seeing as I'm in a position of powerlessness, I need a guarantee and I need a solution. At least tell me your solution is how you're going to release me from my bond before I tell you how to release your power.
Well, have any recommendations on how we do it?
I mean, Juniper's a necromancer.
I could eat you probably. So we can find a way.
Oh. That's a different response. But
Alther, you have any ideas? Like banish ghosts, banish evil?
I don't think I know anything quite like that. I know. I thought of plane shift, but that would just send him to another plane of existence.
Pizza.
I got it.
What's the wording on plane shift? Is it it just does it, or is it does it for a certain amount of time?
That's how I sent that dragon to hell.
Oh, to Asian.
They'd have to find their own way back to my current plane of existence.
Ah, he says, Mr. Nobody says that could work. That could work. Fine, I will help you, and you will banish me to wherever. So as long as I'm not near you and I never have to see your faces ever again, we have an accord.
Deal. In quotations.
All right.
Wink.
Deal.
Fine. The five of you gather around. Meaning,
We're all around you already.
Ah, right. Yes, you are. Anyway, where's the small one?
Being lazy, I don't know.
Nah, fuck him then. Okay. Everyone sit down and meditate with me.
Fucking attacking is probably watching his ball game or whatever the hell he does.
I don't.
I live and breathe meditation.
All right. All of you, now concentrate on yourselves, on your inner being. Think of power. Think of freedom. Unshackle yourselves from your mortal coil and think of what reality is, the meaning of life, what it is to be. Now concentrate on that.
The eradication
And
of
tell
all
me.
mages.
And tell me, what do you see?
I see mage towers burning.
I see. Bebo, what do you see?
Oh, wait, sorry, I had my headphones off. What?
Excellent. Alither, what do you see?
What was the question? What
Wow.
I see myself, I see power.
I'm trying to help you all. What is this?
Yeah, good luck there.
Are you asking me what I see with my eyes closed, or what?
Yes,
I don't see
meditate.
anything.
Nothing. Great. That's an answer. What about you?
I guess I see. I don't know.
Excellent. Uniper, what do you see?
Juniper is not. She just went to go get the pizza.
Pizza.
Excellent. Antagonists, what do you see?
I see black.
Wow. Great.
It's now canon at Alither and
Timing.
attack.
Well, since this didn't work out, we're just gonna do this. Mr. Nobody reaches out to all of your little skulls, and you can see the runic markings on his own ghostly spectral body start to glow a little bit, and then he's gonna reach out to all of you. You do that, and you feel your bodies convulsing with power. And if you look in your sheets, you may have already seen a little something something.
Yeah.
So everyone sees the little something something that's already been added to your sheets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, Mr. Nobody tells you when the time comes, you'll be able to confer that power using your body as a conduit for only about a minute at a time. And your out of character, your abilities are written on there. If you need any clarification, let me know. Because the stone was split between you all, it seems to only be able to be used for a limited amount of time compared to more so what I was able to do. But nonetheless, should give you an edge up on whatever your competition is from here on out. Any questions, Mr. Nobody asks?
Is
So
this
I
a
mean, oh god.
is this a long rest kind of ability?
Once per long rest.
So was I supposed to see anything when I meditated? Because I mean, it smells in here with like literally all of us in this tiny room.
Yeah, I was going to do the funny haha and say haha, never. That's not actually what I needed to do, but no one was paying attention to me as usual. It's fine. So, now for you all to, and you can activate this whenever you want. Again, 1 minute. You're in that form. There's uses on there. It tells you all you need to know. If you have questions, let me know. Now you, Alther, I'm ready.
I don't have a spell slot. I gotta rest.
All right, everyone, go to sleep. We doing a long rest?
Yeah.
I'm ready to take the rest.
Uh,
I'm gonna go meditate. Bye bye.
All right.
Gonna grab pizza. Hold on.
Yep. So everyone, long rest in the meantime.
Astera
think-
gives Mr. Nobody the stink eye and leaves.
D&D Beyond errored out when I tried to long rest. Try it again.
You got an error when you tried to long rest?
Yeah. Okay, it worked this time.
It's working for me. It looks
Yeah,
like you're
it, like-
long rested.
Yeah, it didn't work, and then I redid it again, and it worked.
Oh, weird.
I think during the long rest, I want to speak to Mr. Nobody, and then after that, Bebo,
Sure.
in a more quieter setting,
Okay.
probably with Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell too.
Right. So, Mr. Nobody, is that your name?
Yes, it is.
Right, and you can say you're an evil guy, yeah? Kinda?
What is evil? What is good?
Anyway, that basically sums it up. Me too, but... So, if you haven't noticed already, when they also... I believe when Juniper got this power, yeah? She, well, one of the cards she was given may have changed her to more of not the good side you knew.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I was hoping she'd go in that arc, but they did it for me.
Right. And, you know, you can always say some things in her head that could probably help her with that case. Because she wants to learn. Yeah.
I see. I see. Well, I suppose I only have a few hours before I'm sent to another realm, so why not? What do I have to lose?
One more thing, if you can help me out real quick. With
Sure.
so,
Do I know who has the other Speak with Being card?
Yeah, Old Cards Republic. Bebo has I believe it was called Vizier. I've got the cards in my hand. Vizier? Let me find it. It's right here. It's called Jin. Jin grants you an audience with any one being. The Jin summons that being to your location for 5 minutes, then returns it to where it came from. So you know Bebo's holding that.
just need your help on one thing, mate.
Uh-huh.
So, I want to get rid of this entire political thing, all at once. Stop this war all at once. And while I go find 2 shovels and 2 things to tie up people with, I need your help to convince him to use that card on a certain somebody. I have the other card for the other person.
Sure, why not?
Might be fun.
Sorry.
And you get to see 2 people try to bury their own grave, yeah?
That does sound fun.
Yeah, I know you would like it.
I'm sad that I didn't get a chance to manipulate you back in that time.
Oh, trust me, if I would have found out, I would have hit you with this one and this one myself.
Let's see. Juniper.
Yes.
In your sleep,
Mhm.
you are getting what some might confer as nightmares, but you see as what's the past tense for ecstasy? Ecstatic?
A staticness?
Ecstatic dreams of slaughter. You see yourself draining the souls of all of your foes around you. as you go town to town, draining more and more souls, gaining more and more power.
Mm-hmm.
The old you might see this as a horrible omen, but the new you sees this as an instruction booklet.
Okay.
You feel yourself become a twinge more evil, a twinge more darker as your morality grays.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I was gone getting pizza. Am I asleep?
Yeah, everyone did a long rest. That's what you see in your dreams.
Gotcha.
And then is Beebus back?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Hello. Hey. Listen. I was told all these shenanigans in my even existence because of some fancy little cards you've all drawn.
Yep.
So, what do you plan on doing with yours?
Probably talk to the leader of Forger's Paradise.
Interesting. So, I believe that you have a certain little something that brings someone to your location. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, bring him here and we talk and figure it out.
What's your plan with that?
Well, I guess the main plan was to just bring him here and talk to him and see if he'll be willing to help us out with the war effort.
Oh, you're talking about the leader of the Forge's Paradise.
Yeah.
What if I have an alternate solution?
Go ahead.
What if you brought, say, one of your nemesis, one of your currently living and not a ghost in front of you nemesis to your location?
Maybe not specifically to this location. I don't want to kill or endanger all the people that are living here, but
oh, come on.
Yeah. Lack of morality over here. Get out of here. But just take everyone. We could go out back or something, and I wouldn't mind that. I guess our main nemesis right now would be Ghaladria and or
Eladine.
Eladine, thanks. Oh wow, you knew his name. I remember. You remember.
Well, I just thought I'd pass that thought to you in case that's something you wanted to do. Bye. Except not bye, because I'm on you. Hello.
Yeah, I knew that, dumbass.
I'm up here now.
There's gonna be a knock on the door, and a little good crack open and be like, "Hey, Bebo, let me speak with you, mate.
Sure.
Something you might be interested in." Let's go back in the room with Maxwell. Right. So.
Are you sure you don't want to go into Juniper's broom closet?
No, that's a little too cramped for me. Well, first off, something you probably want is magical. As I put down my blood axe, like right here, and it's like, "You got any use for this for the first question?"
Oh, for the what?
It's a blood axe. It's that's what they called it. It's two-handed, great axe. Not my style.
No, it's very cool, very cool. I really don't do martial weapons.
Understandable.
But,
Now,
good.
second off, you have a card, yeah?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do with that card? Yeah.
Well, Mr. Nobody just suggested that we bring one of our enemies here.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Funny enough. Why don't we just bring the helm leader here or somewhere? Well, maybe during the night, maybe he's possibly sleeping. He wouldn't really be wearing armor now, would he? And,
I mean, either Ghaladria or Eladine would be a great choice.
I got them. I got them already with my card.
Yeah. Oh, so what is your card?
Basically, I could open any portal for an hour. Go there, take her while she's sleeping, kidnap her, bring out both. Bring her to a field. You bring your guard to a field. Give them 2 shovels, bury their own graves, and kill them off there. End the war, so to speak.
Ah, that's some. I took you as a simple man, Ocean. I didn't expect this.
Well-
I appreciate your ingenuity in this case, and honestly, that doesn't sound like a terrible idea overall.
Listen, they don't call me Slaghat for nothing. I was a captain. Sure, I'm not book smart, but I know tactics.
Yeah, and it shows. Why don't we put that to a vote in the morning? And that sounds like a great idea.
Right, and two factions at once.
Ah.
And y'all be the heroes, so to speak.
Oh, by the way, did you actually go up? Did you go up like to level 17? Are you level 17 now?
Yeah.
Or are you level 18?
17, even though 2 cards are for level up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's level head because of his cards.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And then, yeah, I mean, we'll just put it to a vote in the morning, and then we can tell everybody else what we're planning on trying to do. And then, honestly, I think it would probably be better for my case if I teleport someone here. I guess if we did it in the middle of the night, like whoever it is, if so, Eladine might still be awake or something. So.
Yes, but if with your card, at least with that, they would be appeared to us just automatically. No, there's nothing they can do to stop it.
Yep.
At least,
how long
least-
do we? How long does it say we have?
Well,
The aperture card, it says the interdimensional portal leading to any one place of your choosing and remains open for 1 hour.
Okay, but the my card, it's like I basically have a conversation with them. Is it like
5 minutes.
they teleport to me for 5 minutes?
Exactly.
That means we have to basically off them in 5 minutes.
Well, that's plenty of time, mate.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
By the end of it, they'll be in their own graves. No one will know.
Yeah, we just prepare a bunch of traps. We'll do it. Yours sounds like a whole journey, a whole experience. So hopefully not, but let's. I think we should go with yours first, and then try to do the other one, and try to do the port to a location of our choosing. Yep.
Trust me, mate. It's either we kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and both of them will be in bloody chaos. Both sides.
I've always been opposed to both sides in the first place, so I just want what's best for all of Helm, and I just want this island to finally be at peace and not have to worry about them struggling over racial instability.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just tired of
I
y'all
know
following
you don't. I'm
politics.
just saying what I care about.
Nah.
Besides, it'd be really fun to see the scared look on their faces when they wake up, just to see all bloody faces about to murder them. Got them like a fish.
Yes, sure.
Right, you go get some rest, mate. I was just letting you know.
All right, I'll be taking this shit-licking ghost with me. See ya. Have a good night.
Have fun.
Bye. All right, so everyone long rest. Everyone have their items attuned that you're going to reattune, and we can fade to black to the next morning.
Cool.
Mr. Nobody is hovering over Alether's bed, and he says, hey, Alether, hey.
I open my eyes and I'm shocked.
He's trying to grab your hand with his. He's trying to grab your hand with his ghost, and he says, "Send me the hell! Hey, send me out!"
The hell is that? Is that the request?
Sure, why not? Sounds fun. Send me out.
Right. Any final words?
Final words. Yes. Give me 1 moment. Attackness.
Yee.
Fuck you. Iago.
Hello.
You're yeah. Juniper.
Juniper, you should put him in your bottle.
Oh my gosh, I should.
Bottle. What are you talking about?
I have a flask here in my pocket.
What about it?
I take out the flask. Yes, this flask that I have used to house Froge, the demon.
I see. He fades to the wall. Alether, I'm ready.
No, no,
Alright,
no, wait, no, come
uh,
back. Let's
I-
have a talk. Let's
I
talk about
don't know if
this.
this is gonna work. I hope it does.
Let's talk about
Yeah,
this.
really,
Alther, wait,
really
hold on,
evil
hold
thing
on,
to do.
hold on. Alther, I'm your friend.
Hold on. Oh.
I'm your friend. Listen. Don't send him to hell yet. Wait.
UNA.
Why?
What if we keep him as a pet?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody wants that.
Yeah, nobody wants that. Nobody said anything about a pet.
I kind of want a pet.
See? There's one.
Alther, please. Alther.
Anybody
You're the
else?
cleric. Do the right thing.
Anybody
If you
else
wanna put
voting?
that, I summon Maxwell the magic cat / what is he technically?
He's got the saber-toothed cat, I think, in your
Technically a
extras.
saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah.
There's a pet.
That's your pet. This will be Mr. Nobody will be our pet.
Alther,
Isn't
please.
he
Alther, you're better
really-
than this.
Isn't he really Bebo's pet?
He's
Technically.
Bebo's unwanted pet. But what if I
Alther.
want him?
Pet,
I
pet,
walk into
pet,
the room
pet,
and see him
pet,
begging.
Look, Bebo has Frankie, Juniper has Sage, and I have Mr. Nobody.
As long as you're
Al-
with Bebo.
Alther, do you see what they're doing to you? They're corrupting
I'll-
you. This
I'll-
is the path that you wanted.
Alright.
I'll feed him, and I'll make sure he goes outside and not inside in our base.
I'm a ghost, you fuck. Let me out, please.
This
So,
is the
Mr.
future the
Nobody.
Democrats want.
We either have to link hands or I have to make a melee spell attack against you. So give me your hand.
No. How about I give you my hand?
I don't know if that's gonna work. He can't grab you and you can't hit him. He's a corporeal being.
Right.
Alther, try it, please.
So what you
Alright,
can do is I
I'm
have this
gonna-
bottle right here.
Alther, the bottle, please.
Alright, I'm gonna try to cast plane shift on
Yeah, roll it.
on Mr. Nobody.
It's like Mr.
Roll, do you want
Nobody.
to use the attack?
I would be an amazing pet parent to you.
What was your result?
I didn't roll anything. Do you want me to do a melee spell attack? on
Yes,
him?
do the melee spell attack on him.
Alright. How do I just do? I'm just gonna roll the d20. I can't. I
It's
can't
probably a
find, like,
d20 plus like 11, I think.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, he wasn't gonna like dodge out of the way, so that's a spoiler. What the hell did you just do? There's nobody. Stop. You reach out with your magic that hits him. You can see Mr. Nobody start to dissipate as he looks around at you all, holds up both middle fingers, and poof,
Oh.
Wow.
transported
I
out of
believe
here.
that worked.
Oh, Alther, you fucking GU.
He really wanted to go to hell. I guess he thought hell was better than hanging out with us.
Yeah, what does that say?
What does that say?
I don't know. It says that
That
he's
says
rude.
he's a fucking lame-o buzzing, and I leave the room.
Buzzing it.
Does Dira think Magic Man have some kind of plan? Just saying.
Hmm.
I think he just didn't want to have an animal as his owner, and therefore he's racist. So, yeah.
If he does have a plan, we'll have to pistol whip him later.
Mm. Justira is not responsible for whatever happens.
Now he's gonna become an advisor for a demon, and then that demon's gonna try to kill us for no reason.
Justira thinks there'll be a reason.
I haven't done anything wrong. I am an innocent being.
Go knock on wood, Yago. You're gonna give some cosmic being some ideas.
Right. Like, if
I'm a
anybody's not
cosmic-
innocent, it is Iago.
I'm a cosmic being.
No, you just have a Joker smile. That's not the same thing.
All right, we've sent Mr. Nobody to HE double hockey sticks. What is the next move, y'all?
We just fucking evil containment waved him.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? Since I'm lawful evil now, I'm gonna go kick the shit out of our midget cook, who's also a misogynistic pig. Bye.
Should we stop her?
Oh, what do you want, female?
I kick him in the fucking nuts.
Oh! roll for your unarmed.
Oh, okay. Is it strength?
Yeah. That's your strength save, but it's the same bonuses.
Oh, sorry. Okay. 7.
Yeah, you hit him, you kick him in the shin a little bit. He goes, "Ow! What was that for? Oh,
You know what that's for." And then I walk away.
Oh, I'm pissing in your soup.
It was satisfying. That's all I needed. All right. All right.
Now
I'm
that
back. What did
now
I
that you're
miss?
evil, have you considered killing your brother who betrayed us twice?
What?
What?
No, because I'm
What?
lawful evil, and
Juniper,
I still see a use for him. Therefore, there's no need for me to kill him yet.
Juniper, I think I need to move.
You're okay for now, brother. For now.
I don't think so.
Oh no, time out. Come here, me, Jupiter. Come here.
Oh, okay.
Come here.
Yes.
That's
That's not very lawful evil of you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Block the door just in case.
See, guys, I put my hand on her shoulder. Listen, if you want to be evil, you don't tell everybody your plans, or else you'd probably get your ass handed to on a silver platter. Now, what you gotta do is you gotta connive and manipulate, mate. Kind of like what Mr. Nobody can't be saying.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You gotta convince people, mate. You can't just be like, oh, I'll just be evil for no reason. No, you've got to be evil for a reason and keep it quiet to the last minute, yeah?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Anyways, I come back into the room. As I was saying, brother, my lovely brother, don't worry. You are safe here. I'll make sure that Iago does not do anything to harm you. You trust me, right? Because I'm your sister.
Yeah, I trust you, but he wants to murder me. You want me to live here?
No,
I don't want to murder you.
You just said you want to kill me.
No, I said I was trying to convince Juniper to kill you.
What?
But I would never, because I am your sister, and I would never kill you.
You
whisper in her ear,
different,
evil,
Juniper.
evil.
What happened to you? You're
Nothing.
just something about you is off.
I was about to say something that might have been too cringe. Anyways.
Be cringe.
You're
cringe.
No.
Dude, yes, you're evil. Be cringe.
No, please.
Yeah, you're lawful cringe.
Oh, okay. It's like,
Killer, I am the danger.
Well, Wizards of the Coast, we need a new alignment. We need the cringe alignment.
It's like, even then I was like, no, my body could not do it. It's like, you know what? I just might be on my period. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I'm moody and I'm just not feeling myself. Yeah, that's all it is. PMS.
I was just coming in, and I heard why did we kick the chef in the nuts? I mean, he's kind of a douche, but why'd you kick him in the nuts? You didn't do anything.
You know what? I am not. I start crying. I just feel overwhelmed, and I'm
gonna do an insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
Just steer it out of here. Steer's taking Maxwell also.
I got a 22.
You guys call her on her bullshit.
And I'm just like, none of those fake tears. This is because of that goddamn card you drew, isn't it?
Shut up.
So I was thinking about this, Althor. There is some priests are actually able to cleanse and change alignments back to what they actually were in case they were under some kind of influence. Now I don't know if it'll work because these cards are very powerful. I recommend that he pick up the spell.
I recommend you don't pick up the spell.
Iago loves all evil things. We get it.
I like where this party is heading in terms of alignment.
You know what's something I actually don't know? I probably should. Justira, what is your alignment?
She's like true neutral.
True neutral. Okay, cool.
Have you considered true evil or neutral evil?
No.
That's fair.
So, right. While y'all are bickering about that, we have a poll, actually.
I have a poll. It's right here.
Whole different wording. Right. So I was talking with some people, and we were thinking about bringing our big bad guy, or who you guys are against, here, alone, possibly with no armor, while they were sleeping. And we kill him, and then we put him. We get some shovels and we bury him. That or Juniper can make him a wee bit zombie. I can't do anything. And I was wondering if we put that on the table.
That sounds like a nice plan, I say with a straight face.
And y'all?
Hmm?
Ocean, by the way, so I can try to prepare some things. Are you intending to use Aperture for Eladine or for Galadra?
Elandra.
Aperture, the portal for Galadra. So Eladine instant transport opened the door for Galadra. Okay, gotcha.
How do y'all feel about that? We use actually these cards to our advantage.
Okay. So we kill the leaders, and then there's still armies fighting each other.
Yes, but without leadership, things will crumble.
You cut off the head of a snake, as they say.
A logistics standpoint, I think it looks good.
Hmm? I mean, I'm all for it. What say you all?
I think I guess what would happen if it didn't work? Now
Well,
we've
if it didn't work, those leadership
aggravated
is.
our two biggest enemies.
Well, they wouldn't know we did. Now would they?
True.
I mean,
True.
No,
they
they
have no
totally
way.
know.
They have no way of knowing that we did it on purpose.
I think they could probably ensue the fact that we are probably the ones trying to kill Galadra, and Eladine literally got teleported to a location with all of us surrounding him with a bunch of traps.
How would they know that? Only he would know that.
All right.
Okay, all right. I'm still okay with the plan. I mean, knock two birds out with one stone. I get the idea, but we just got to be prepared, or else I'm sure that piece of shit has some tricks up his sleeve. I'm sure Galadra probably is hiding a trump card of some kind, so yes, it would be better to catch her off guard.
Hmm.
What say you all?
If our goal is to kill them, I'd say it probably is our best chance to get them by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But
And who knows? If they both see each other, they might kill each other, and be even better for us.
That's also a thought.
last time Galadra was here, she was not very pleasant. If we fail, bad things are gonna happen.
It's like anytime Galadra is here, she's not very pleasant. So
What are you talking about? She's leading against the judges. The judges are bad, right? Yeah, they're bad. So she's got to be good, right, by default.
Now here's the funny thing. Now, yeah, we do this at night, so more than likely they will be asleep. Usually, if you're talking about the judges, he might not have his armor, be weaker, and Galandra maybe if she was asleep, more chance for her to more be confused of where she is or what's happening, while we beat the living hell out of her.
Right.
Well,
I don't like
Eladine while
Galadra
he's
as much
I
as the next
suppose
person.
I'm up for bad ideas.
But
I'm not, I intended to have them both sides crumble anyways at the beginning.
Besides, how much hours do you have left of your invulnerability?
That's gone already.
It's gone.
I used the last 12 hours to train my soldiers a little bit, and then sent them on their way to the Order of the Thorn.
Yep.
Oh well. And
by the way, since you said we're gonna wait till nighttime, I have to go for a bit.
okay. But yeah, for all the things we've gotten from these cards.
And I voted yes. By the way, when I leave.
Let's see here. He's trained up his little army. That can help. From all these what the cards have gotten us, we can just finish here right now.
I can still summon somebody from the dead.
Exactly.
Who do we know that was powerful?
Well, I was thinking of throwing both of them into the pit.
Who do we know that was an absolute douche?
And then re-summoning re-aliving the demon of the void.
Ah.
Wait,
Maybe he'll be a nice guy, according to the text. His alignment might change.
I hear this. Wait, you want to bring back the circus man?
I thought you were gone.
You're so indecisive, Iago. What are you doing?
Well, I was walking out and I heard her say circus man.
Circus man. True. His alignment might change. He might not be as evil.
As much as the funniest thing probably would be bringing back Mr. Nobody right after we send him to hell, but I won't vote for that.
Be good.
Fucking bring him back. He's like, oh, you sons of bitches.
We don't need another. We don't need him back.
Nah, we took all his power. He's pretty much powerless. He's just better off a ghost, I guess.
Good call. Good call.
What if we brought back the sentient hot dog?
What?
Sorry.
Oh, here, let's get some context for.
Sorry, I just realized as soon as I said it, like, oh.
Go into the D&D chat. Look at the pins.
All right.
You'll see a picture of a hot dog.
What the
and then Bree's video is right beneath that. If you'd like to look at that real quick in the meantime.
Yeah. Sorry, I just.
I would say the two best options would either be Circus Man and just drop him somewhere, like the Helm's headquarters, or Atreus.
But the thing is like the circus man might come back and not be evil. So what if the circus man comes back and is suddenly good and decides to help either Eladine or Ghaladria?
But neither of them are good.
Yeah. Well, then maybe he might choose to not help either, and then
kill both of them.
Well, he may kill both of them. He may only kill one of them.
We don't really have any control over what they'll do. Is the problem? No matter who we bring back, we have to convince them.
You are bringing them back from the dead. You are not enslaving them.
Which
they'll have a will of their own, besides a personality change, which could be interpreted as alignment, perchance.
Then we just have out their planner shift them into where we want them to be.
Oh, I'd have to take another nap before I do that.
Oh, we have plenty of time.
As long as we do this by night.
I'm still not totally on board with trying to kill Ghaladria again. If it doesn't go well, she doesn't like us, and we don't like her, but she's not actually our enemy yet.
But why?
And this would make her enemy if she's not dead after this.
Listen, I'll tell you my opinion about this war. Both sides are bad. Both sides are racist to one another. Both sides don't really have that much of an actual goal at the end.
Hey, so, I have an even better idea. And my idea is we dress up in judge armor, portal into Galadria's house while she's sleeping, and try to basically assassinate her.
Ooh, secret mission.
And then basically frame the judges.
Ooh,
that's just more
mission.
politics, mate.
Yeah, but if we actually kill her, then yay, we did it.
And if we don't kill her,
we still have an advantage if we don't kill her.
It's like, And if we don't kill her, then she still ends up blaming the judges for her attempted assassination. Hmm?
Hey, I'm not to make fun of your plan, but I don't think that little one could be a judge.
Oh,
Why?
attack
He has wings.
He's a Valkyrie,
Yeah.
Just
and
have him
I have a disguise kit,
and just
and
have
I
him
can.
stand on Iago's shoulders.
Yeah. The only person that will probably recognize us, honestly, will be Galadra, and she is going to be the person that we're going to try to kill.
Yeah, but if you sneak into the base, anything could happen, mate. There's
So-
more of a danger.
Real quick, I'm going to interject just because I didn't think it would take this long for this part of it. So to be clear, the Jinn is like, hey, I want this person to be here for 5 minutes. Boom, it happens. Aperture is you open a door to somewhere. You have to say where that is. Do we know where Galadra is right now?
No.
No.
Okay, so work with that.
Okay. So we would have to summon her to us for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
So
well,
with
yeah,
Aperture, you'd have to know where the person is.
Oh.
I mean, you could open it up into, say like, there. I have the fucking name of the city somewhere. There's a main city where Galadra's based off, where she's in the World Tree. I've got my World Tree map somewhere over here. There's not necessarily a guarantee that she's there, and that door is only going to open you up to where you say it's going to go, not
True.
necessarily where Galadra is at that moment in time. So,
well, we probably know where Eladine is, so that might be a better to port into the judge's fortress at that point.
it's probably assumed that he's holed up in his fortress. I think that's probably a better bet.
So you want to we'll just swap the people that we were going to do the things with, I guess.
Yeah,
Have Galadra ported to us.
yeah, because you've seen Galadra pretty much everywhere. It looks like she does get around. So just want to keep that in mind.
So what if we summon Galadra to a secluded
Gale, that's what it's
area
called.
and
Yeah.
like let her know like, hey, we have like a plan, or we tell her that we have something that she really wants, and then when she arrives at that same moment we also summon Eladine at the same time, and then those two will have to essentially Jerry Springer it off. And
It could be good.
and
That
then
could
we
be
can
good.
see what happens from there.
I like it.
Hmm?
And I'm not gonna lie, whoever wins, I'm gonna kill the other. I'm gonna kill the winner.
That's fine. But let's go with that. Let's find a place where we can summon
Let
Galadra.
me re-edit this encounter. Go ahead, continue in the meantime.
So let's find a secluded place, summon Galadra, tell her that we have something that she desperately needs, and then when she arrives, then we summon Eladine. How
And
does
by
that sound?
summon Galadra, you mean like let her know send her
We sent
a
her like a
message?
letter. We sent her a letter just saying like, "Hey, Galadra, meet us at this place. We have this ultra super secret weapon
Yeah.
that will help end the world, like end the war once and for all.
And the world.
End the world."
From her last visit, I don't think she's likely to be traveling alone.
Well,
Yeah.
perhaps we can use a bottleneck tactic and try to draw her into like a single file cavern where she has to be front and center, or at least very few guards will be able to surround her.
Honestly, for how many of us, I feel like we could take him.
Yes.
At least at the end of the fight, most definitely.
You just need to believe in yourself, Alether. And take a nap. Make sure all your spells are up to date.
Remember, the enemy of my enemy is my friend until I don't have an enemy anymore.
Indeed. What Ocean said. So what say everyone else?
I'm
Mm,
still on the fence.
I'm gonna go now.
Oh, oh okay. Bye.
Where are you headed to, Yako?
Order of the Thorn.
Okay, cool. We'll do this all in chat so the others can continue in the meantime.
And the great thing about Iago, he has a whole army as well that can help us.
True. I mean, we also have like minor armies, but they are all fighting in certain towns at this point. But perhaps we can pull, like one or two people to help us here.
Actually, Juniper,
Yes.
you're a necromancer, yeah?
Yes, I guess I am now.
You could use that.
True. I do have enough souls in my repertoire to open up at least 2 portals into the void.
Alright. This is a
So,
solid plan.
yes, so I do have that ability now. So, Juniper slowly walks up here to Bebo. It's like, would you be game for this plan here?
Yeah, but no matter which way we cut this, it's going to be a very risky plan. So I'm down for trying to arrange a meeting between the two of them, considering they are the main leaders of the factions. Trying to isolate Ghaladria, I do have my Wall of Light spell that I could cast to isolate her, like in a room, away from her other peeps. Yeah, that's about as good as I could do, and then we just play the card to summon Eladine. But he's only there for 5 minutes is the whole problem.
I think that'll be enough time.
I think that'll be enough time for her to finish the job, or for him to finish her, and
All right, we'll try our best, and we always have we always have Courage and everyone else here in the Rookery on standby.
true. Also, Alather, would you happen to have
Yes.
a tracking spell, possibly?
I don't think so.
Are you able to learn one?
I don't know.
Okay. It's
What kind of tracking? What are you talking about? Tracking spell?
I'm thinking that should the time run out, we should be able to put a tracking spell on both Eladine and Ghaladria. So if they are able to wound each other enough, but the time runs out, that way we can find out where they are and go to them before they're able to heal and finish off the jobs ourselves.
With my card.
Yes.
All right.
So if either of you are able to come up with a type of tracking spell to aid in this, that would be quite helpful.
I don't know if I can learn anything like that. I'm looking.
It's okay. I wasn't sure if that was one of your abilities.
Oh, you still there, Kale?
Sorry, was someone talking to me? What?
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. What's up?
I was gonna look and ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I was looking at the items you have over here in Frode's, whoever it is, shop.
Yeah, all of these Verhees
Zelon Husk.
Actually, Verhees gave them the Zelon gave them the Verhees, so he's selling them now.
Oh, okay. He probably has much fairer prices than whatever the fuck Zelon was selling him shit for.
Damn.
I come out and ask, and it's just like, hey, what you got?
He tells you that he's got 7 greater healing potions. He's also got, basic armors, equipments, etc., and the items that he has over here.
Yep.
He's telling that he'll give them to you for half off because he still has to eat and all that. So the prices are up here accordingly.
And the more stuff you give to us, the better off the fortress is, right?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. And I add 5 to that.
He says, I'll let go with 1 for free. The rest are still half off. I've still gotta make a business. Still got a business and all that.
Oh. I will take the nether scroll.
All right, go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Whee. And I kind of also want the shield. How much for the shield?
The shield, Pariah shield is a rare. Rare is 1,000, so you're selling it for 500.
Hey, I will easily depart for 500 gold to take that.
Okay, it does require attunement.
Yep.
Okay, just make sure you know that. So if you
That's
want it, you'll
fine.
have to adjust the tunes.
I'm a shield boy.
A shield boy.
Okay.
Right, that's it for me.
1 sec. Okay, I was working on getting Kozark's thing done. Chris, I just DM'd you the link. Join with that link and then click on the character I made. That'll be your 20 soldier stats.
Click join. Okay. Should be good.
Okay. So, sorry, I was doing like 3 different things at the same time. Okay, so what is our next plan of action, party?
I would say it's
I guess
like
we're planning on doing this at night, right?
I guess it could be at night or during the day in this case.
I'd say night, because in case of that man, more likely at night he may be sleeping and he would have to take off his armor.
Oh, okay, then yes, then at night
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I have a question.
What's up?
Would I be able to get to Alcazar and back before we launch our thing?
Before this coming nighttime? No.
Well,
You would be back the following morning
then
by the time you get back.
let's wait two days then. In 2 days time.
I mean, I'm not there, so I would have to come back and explain that. I can come back if that's
Okay.
if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
The party's okay with that. Then I will be heading over here.
Okay, so we're waiting a day for Iago. He's off to Alcazar, where he was selling mercenaries before.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you saying, Uniper? Go ahead.
No, so we should just wait for 2 days.
Oh.
I guess until he comes back. That gives us a chance to make sure that we are rested up and have the necessary supplies if we want to go into the town and buy more supplies that we need, or we have a person here, duh. But yeah, we can buy supplies and make sure that we're rested up.
All right. So Iago, what are you doing over at Alcazar?
I'm buying $50,000 gold worth of soldiers with my card.
Woo! He's
Ooh.
gonna tell you you're gonna need a bigger boat. But he's oh gosh. So are you just like using that card to just like dump the 50K at his little palace there?
Yeah, and I'll basically just like, can you give me some bigger boats, and I'll be a future patron.
He'll take how much is a let me look at there's actually ship costs and everything in here. So source game rules, vehicles. Galley. A galley is where's the price? P motherfucker. I know there's a price, don't lie to me. Oh, don't lie to me. Gold. Wait, what? Sorry. It's highlighted somewhere. Where is it? Asshole. Yeah. Okay. We'll say for 20,000 gold, he'll give you 400 troops and a galleon to be able to transport them back. Given the rest of the money that you gave him, he'll give you let's see. This is 20,000, so 30,000 more. He's got another 10. He's got another 1,000 troops that he can immediately give to you. But that's going to take another 2-ish days to travel all of them back over there.
That's fine.
And where are you housing them?
The Order of the Thorn.
All like 1,400 troops are going to go into one church.
Not the surrounding area of the church.
Okay, so
they can have like camps.
sure. He's going to offer you. So you've spent 20k. There's 30k left. 1 second. So supply wise, he'll also throw in enough supplies for about a week for them to be able to camp there at the Shrine of the Thorn.
Okay.
All right, so you sail back with about 400 troops.
Huzzah!
Oh. Huzzah!
They make their way to the Shrine of the Thorn with the supplies that Alcazar gave you. Obviously, everyone else long rest again if you've spent spell slots or anything like that.
Yay.
We're going future.
That's when I can change spells too, right? So if I wanted to learn that spell that could help
Yes, feel free if you want to do that.
okay.
Yep.
Do you want to resolve that now before the next long rest?
Resolve what?
Do you want to resolve that before the next long rest? The
spell
ceremony?
change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so ceremony. Go ahead, I'll let you always lead this.
I guess before I do it, Uniper has to be a willing creature in this ceremony, but Uniper,
Just lie to her and tell her it's a good ceremony. It's gonna make her more evil.
Uniper, you drew that card, right? And your alignment changed. You're not yourself, right?
I don't know. I feel like I've been more myself than ever before.
I agree.
What if I?
You're not here. Go away.
I came back.
There is a ceremony that I can perform that would help restore you to your original alignment.
That doesn't sound like something I want to do. Maybe you should perform a ceremony on yourself to change your alignment.
No, the only way it works is if your alignment has been changed. It restores you to your true alignment.
Yeah.
Because
what do you
again,
think
you're
about
not
this,
your true self
Artemis?
Right now.
I mean, she does seem different. What happened to her?
She drew a card that changed, basically made her a little bit more evil. She made now collect the souls of many people.
He realized what her true purpose is.
He gasps as he turns to Uniper. Uniper, what are you doing? What happened to you? You have to let him do the ceremony.
I don't have to do anything, brother.
This isn't you.
And neither is this. And then I kick him also in the nuts.
Oh, roll for your unarmed.
20.
Oh my god. He goes down. Oh! It looks up to Alther. Please do something.
Can I try to persuade Uniper?
Contest it with a charisma saving throw. Roll for persuasion, Alther. Roll for charisma saving throw, Uniper.
Okay.
All out mechanics. Iago like that.
She is unfazed.
It's like
I'm not gonna persuade a bard.
It's like you persuade me?
It's like I have a +5.
Right, have fun against my +10.
Yeah.
Smelly.
Looks like you're not performing any ritual after all.
We'll get you someday. One day you'll roll real shittily, and we'll get you.
It's a bit out of
One day
character,
we'll
but all
convince
right.
you.
You're due for a weak moment there, Juniper.
I doubt it. Hmm.
All right.
She's stronger than ever.
She's basically an evil politician now. She just steps on others to get what she wants.
Good.
Good.
She has become Dick
Ocean
Cheney.
secretly wanted a protege.
Okay, so what's happening now, party?
And I guess I can't do the spell, the ceremony.
Yep.
She's not
I
willing.
guess we're waiting for Yago to get back, and also in the meantime, I guess while we're waiting,
Here.
I want to do the Nether Scroll of Armar, I guess, and just start studying that, which takes 30 days. Lol.
Oh.
According to your plans, it'll take more than that, but yeah.
A train.
I mean, it'll be, yeah, you won't be able to have that in time if you're trying to do this immediately.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm just saying it takes 30 days, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna start studying it like every day. I'm just
Gotcha.
letting you know that.
Copy that. Okay, so next day, Iago, we brought over 400, brought over another 400. So we're at 820 soldiers camping out Shrine of the Thorn. Got another 200 to bring back the next day. Or another, you brought 400 originally, give you 1,000 more. Yeah, math. More soldiers coming.
All according to Kekaru.
What?
Who the hell's
What?
Kakaru?
Playing in Japanese.
Oh. I'm like.
Oh, it's a subtitle name.
I'm like, I don't
All
understand.
right, so we long resting going to next day?
Yes.
Long rest. Next day, we'll just say now, Iago, you've got your 1,400 and plus 20 soldiers that are now forming a very large war camp outside the Shrine of the Thorn. They've got another 5-ish days of supplies to sustain them.
Very good.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, we should.
So do we know that he has all these soldiers?
Iago?
Yeah.
I know, Iago, dude. I don't know how public.
I haven't said anything.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, I am going to sell my blood axe and probably get some potions.
Okay, is your blood axe rare, very rare?
It is very rare.
Verhees gives you 5k.
All right.
How much are those potions?
Greater healings are. Greater. Let me type it in. I believe I had a potion price somewhere, but I forgot.
So double check. The distance between us and the Order to Thorn is less than a day, right?
Then yeah.
All right, then I'll just. I'm assuming we're enacting our plan tonight. I'm just gonna send word to have my samurai people to come to our base.
Got it. Looks like online randomly says, make these superior healing, 500 apiece.
I will take 2.
Go for it. Add them to your sheets.
Take 5. I'll take 5.
All right, go ahead and subtract your gold and add those superiors to your sheets. And let me go wee real quick.
Inventory. Dagger, long sword. Shield. Action. Dagger. Arm strike.
All right.
Okay, party! All right, so what is the plan now?
So
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
What's the plan now?
Which one are we offing first?
Well, we're going to attempt to off both of them at the same time.
I don't think that's gonna work, but we can try.
I honestly, I'm back now after sleeping on it. I'm back to just doing the 1-and-1. I know it'd be funny to get them both together, but like here's the thing: he's only there for 5 minutes. If they're gonna talk, I mean, the time's gonna run out real quick. I like the plan, but it's like 5 minutes is not a lot of time. In combat time, not a lot of. It's very much time, but like
That'd be about
talking
5-6 rounds.
Yeah, like talking time is like nothing.
Even combat's that's not gonna be enough.
For 5 minutes.
I have a feeling that's not gonna be enough time to kill that person.
Technically, yeah.
Well,
So a minute is technically like 10 rounds of combat, but so
Yeah.
it would be like 50 rounds of combat. But
Maybe then.
yeah, we would probably be able to do it, but it would just be a long like slug. And I would honestly say we're gonna want Eladine to be like in a weakened state. So yeah, probably middle of the night, and then but do we? And then if we do the portal into the Judge Fortress, we will be at a massive disadvantage. If we do the portal into Galadra's Fortress, we will be more at an advantage.
Well,
We don't know if she's actually there or not, is the problem.
or if she does show up, she doesn't have a timer.
yeah, Ghaladria doesn't have a timer. Only the other dude does.
And if he's weakened, or whoever's weakened, Ghaladria will probably want to take that advantage.
I'm here for chaos and mayhem.
I remember when I asked everyone, "Hey, what do we want to do?" And we said something, and now we're doing something different.
I
had some fun. I had fun boards planned.
I blame Ocean.
I had fun boards planned, but yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm just saying, it's like
I
this
had
is
a
what I mean. I'm
plan.
literally making encounters on the side every minute because you guys keep saying something different.
I was okay
You know,
with the plan.
was role playing the long rest. He slept on it and he's changed his
What was that?
Oh shit!
Sorry, there's people like drag racing down our street.
I've made 3 different encounters.
I know my goal.
I was down with the plan. I was down for it.
All right. But then Juniper came up with her plan, and I was just kind of passive on it. But I'm like, nah, I don't really want to fight 2 bosses at the same time, especially if they both band together and just say "fuck you guys."
Okay.
How about we get Eladine and Ghaladria together and make them kiss each other?
Their mother and son.
Juniper's
Mother and
original
son.
plan. That was Juniper's original plan, all right?
I'm not that evil.
They need to kiss and make up. They're family.
No.
Sue, we live from the south. What?
This is completely changed.
Eternal screaming. I agree,
Same.
Justira.
Same.
All
Actually.
right.
All right.
So who do we want to do first, and when, and why?
Okay. Well then, let's summon Ghaladria and fight her first. Then. How's that?
I think we can beat Ghaladria in 5 turns. Eladine, maybe not so much.
I lied. You're right. It would be way more than 5 turns. 6 seconds is a round. I was reading it wrong.
So it's 50 turns of combat, I think.
Yeah. So you'd have more than enough time. My bad.
Oh yeah. So I think we could, if we get Ghaladria, like we just wait till about midnight, pop her into a field with us, and then we just say surprise, bitch.
Raz, motherfucker.
Right. Surprise, motherfucker.
We have her surrounded. If she tries to escape, I do have a backup plan. It might falter though.
Great. I also am bringing my 20 samurais to stab her.
Got it.
I also still have like swashbuckling pirates around here somewhere. Like, where are they?
They've been captured, and you've done nothing about that to save them.
Sorry.
I'm just not to be sorry. I just.
It's like, oh.
Oops.
I let you down, Kale. Sorry.
I revealed that information like probably 20 sessions ago. We're just like, fuck him.
We've done a lot.
Too.
Okay. Okay, then, hey, Iago, do you mind if I borrow one of your, samurai to go and rescue my, my crew from where they are captured?
Just one though.
Fine.
If Iago trained them correctly, I only need one.
I know you're evil. That doesn't change your intelligence. What? I don't think one samurai is gonna rescue your pirates. We don't even know where they are.
More to the point, that's what I was gonna say. Where are they, Uniper?
I don't
They're
know.
they're honestly probably dead at this point.
Not Jimothy.
Yeah, Jimothy Street, dude. You made a whole model for him, and you did nothing to save Jimothy Street.
You remember when we were the ones that captured with the judges and they were gonna kill us? They're dead.
Fine, whatever. I tried.
The samurai is about to become a detective.
Right.
He's retrained.
It's one of those things where the samurai walks out and all of a sudden the main focus is on just him. He becomes the main character. He's like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Yeah, make you guys fucking wait here for 4 hours as I roleplay with myself and the samurai.
The best.
You
I'm
have
here
to,
for it.
and you have to do it like Noir.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She came to my office.
She came into my office, smelling of cigarettes, smoking whiskey. I looked down at her. I looked
It's
up
the,
at
only,
my
it's the only samurai wearing a trench coat. like wearing a fucking duster.
Okay, anyway, I need to make a fucking
What we
encounter.
doing?
Jesus fuck.
We got a solid.
We're getting Ghaladria, we're summoning her into a field. That's the plan.
Okay,
Fine.
great. I'm grabbing a field then.
Alright.
Give me a moment. Thank you. I have something to work off. I've literally just been like, this map, this map.
But
No, shut up!
Shut up.
What if instead of a
I'm
field?
bringing a shovel. I'm bringing a shovel.
Fine, Alpha, go ahead. I'm not gonna be angry.
No, I was just being a dick.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna be angry now. Fuck off.
I'm bringing a shovel. Someone's getting buried.
Hey, party, what do you want to do? Oh, we're gonna say, by the way, we're not gonna do anything like that. No. It's fine. It's fine. I'd rather you guys have freedom than be railroaded. Okay. So the plan is that happening today, in this in-game day.
tonight.
Yes, tonight.
Right. Tonight.
Evil dies tonight. Who
Evil
knows that
dies
reference?
tonight. Wow.
Who knows that shitty movie reference?
That's from that last Halloween, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the worst thing I've seen. That was doggy and perhaps even doo-doo. Okay, so Evil dies tonight. We're gonna do that in a big ol' open field. We are using the that's gonna be Bevo's card, Jin, to bring her here for 5 minutes.
Yep.
I can work with that. That's nighttime, but that's not a good. It's not really an open field. What about this one? That's a little better. It's not really open. I'm just trying to find. Okay, so who are we all bringing with us? I assume, Iago, you're bringing your 20 now level 3 samurai fighter boys.
And I want them to take the time to acquire judge outfits and dress up as judges.
That will not happen by the end of the night.
Okay, then.
That will take some time.
Never mind, then.
Yeah. What?
I will bring myself and my dog Sage.
Okay.
We waited, I don't know.
Oh wait. Can I also bring Courage, the baby dragon?
If you would so like.
Does Courage the baby dragon have attacks?
Yes.
Courage the baby dragon, come hither.
Alright, found a map. Getting your map out. Forward, click.
Can I bring my golem kit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just a
We can
cat.
bring herd bees, and we can bring Frode. We can bring the misogynic chef as well.
No, his ass can stay here. stay in the kitchen.
Yeah, we can bring Frode and the big giant mutant body. The Frode Liza.
Yes.
Fraser.
All right. Here. How's this for? I've also been looking up team names there. There's a
Friends of Chaos.
Fiends.
Fiends.
I prefer Fiends of Changing Plans.
More like the Bowser of
I
Chaos.
had a plan.
In my defense, I said that Iago is gonna do whatever happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Chaos Forge. I like that. Chaos
You just
Forge.
want to have the word forge in there.
I'm Bebo. Yes, I do.
Helms of Chaos.
All right. So, the real quick, Uniper, the courage, your Yagon.
Yes.
Do you speak Draconic, or you had to cast it in
I have
comprehend
the-
language?
I have the ability to speak to animals.
You have to cast comprehend languages, right? Or speak with
Yes.
animals or something.
Yes.
So you're gonna use the spell slot to do that.
Yes, I will.
Okay. You do so. You can comprehend Draconic now, as he tells you, "Where are we trying to go?"
I say we are going to go beat up a bad person who essentially maybe sort of put you and your family in danger, and is the reason why most of your family's dead.
Must protect younglings, brothers, sisters.
Yes. So to do
Yes.
that, you must come with us and help fight.
I'm gonna try to persuade this little dragon.
Sure. Where's my persuasion? Oh my god, there. Yeah. 22.
He looks to his little hatchlings there in the little nest rolling and tumbling. And Courage says, "Very well, come with."
All right. Woo. We now have a baby dragon.
Okay. All right. So whoever you are all bringing, Iago, I have a samurai here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whoever you would like to bring with you that doesn't need encouraging. So you got the dragon. You want to bring your golem. Golem doesn't require encouraging. You want to bring Erpes. Let's see. Who? We have to use a comprehend languages to talk to him, right?
I can talk to him.
You speak Slod?
Oh, Slot, I'm not breaking him. That was a joke.
Oh, I see.
I was gonna say,
I'm not bringing Slot. I'm not bringing Frasier. That was just me being stupid.
Okay.
I was like,
We
well,
don't-
if I
we
can
don't need
comprehend
them.
languages, can't I talk to Slod too? Herpes?
You could try. Yeah, you can go talk to Herpes.
Alright. Where's Herpes? Herpes is down the dungeon.
Iago, what I'm gonna need you to do is to record all of your guys' health separately. So underneath their description or even on their name, just put 28 because that's your soldier's health.
Alright. I say to Herpes, Herpes, we're going to go into battle. You are a battle toad. Come with, yes? To help fight?
He turns around.
Oh, okay. Do I roll for persuasion too?
Yeah, go for it.
19?
He doesn't turn back around.
Okay, fine. I tried. I did my best. Also, can I please come over here to Verhees and buy some health potions?
They've been bought out by your allies.
Oh, damn.
You have healing magic though.
Alright. Just trying to save my spell slots.
Yeah, so was Ocean.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I have none of those.
I know. That's the funny. Haha.
But I have a lot of magic.
Okay, everyone, bring your figures over and start devising your scheme, your plan.
Anyway, my samurai started stabbing.
Wait, where are we bringing our figures? Oh,
You
over
wanna
here.
Okay, to re-edit this encounter again. Zynga. Oh fuck! I muted that.
Like right here. That's where the shovel is.
And Maxwell the cat?
Yeah.
Well, he's the linchpin of this plan. You can't do it without Maxwell.
Of course.
So where are we putting her?
Yeah.
Put her in the middle of my samurai.
Oh, okay.
Yago's crazy, but that just might work.
Crazy.
Might be
As
crazy.
all your samurai literally die. And then Chris cries.
Their entire reason to be of training and living is to kill Ghaladria.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I would have to be in the middle then. So
I was gonna say, we have all this
yeah,
map
we have all this
space.
map. Why don't we just? I'll just. Here we go. Let's.
There we go.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, don't look at me. This was your idea. Star Wars quote. You're welcome.
Like I'll be here.
So, Uniper, in the meantime, if you pull up D&D Beyond, look up, what is it called? Let me make sure I get the right one. Pull up D&D Beyond, and pull up, 1 second, I get the right one.
It's in the shape of a heart for Valentine's Day. Murder.
You want to pull up Silver Dragon Wormling.
Who deleted my Among Us?
Is there a Mogus?
It was just it's gone now.
Actually, Uniper, here, there's a link.
Oh. I like links.
I also learned symbol. I
Oh,
could
Thank you
drop
very
a
much.
symbol wherever we're about to summon Ghaladria and just blow her up.
I am just waiting on y'all to let me know when you're ready and to enact.
I'm ready.
Already.
Yep.
So I guess I pull the card out and summon Ghaladria to this location.
Wait,
Oh, pff.
We're waiting
No.
Wait,
should I use symbol? Are we just gonna blow her up, or are we gonna talk to her first?
we have 5 minutes.
We're gonna stab her.
We just gotta start stabbing.
Yeah, I think we just
Right,
need to go
then
straight in.
wherever you're gonna summon her, let me inscribe a glyph on the ground.
Okay.
Where are you gonna put her? Right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, sorry, your orange is better.
Okay.
Oop, there
I
you go.
don't know.
Is it an area effect spell, Alter?
Yeah, I can cast it in such a way where it only affects certain creatures, and the way I'm gonna describe it is it affects Ghaladria.
Okay.
Does it affect Ghaladria immediately as she appears, or does she have to do something?
Can I define that too?
I know Bevo had a
To
spell
certain
like that.
circumstances or according to physical characteristics. And
You can just make it so it's the appearance of Ghaladria. The conditions are basically like literally infinite.
when Ghaladria appears, she will be affected by the glyph, which is I'm gonna cast it as a death one. And just make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Take 10d10 necrotic.
Alrighty. Are we
Now
happy?
Yes.
Are we set?
Ready at least.
Ready.
Bebo, I hand that to you whenever you want to use your Jin card to have that Jin summon Ghaladria.
I use the Jin card, and right before I do, I cast haste.
So go ahead and make sure everyone who's used spells already to use up your spell slots.
Nope.
Did it.
And
I'll go ahead and turn big.
I might as well turn big too.
Yeah, and then bada boom, and I'm just going to try to make an attack of opportunity and just fucking punch her right in the stomach.
so Alethar, what was that spell again? I gotta do a
It was called
Is it a
symbol,
conjure?
and I cast it as a death symbol, and she has to make a Constitution saving throw.
So Ghaladria, using a Jin appears out of your card, Bebo, and he snaps his fingers, and Ghaladria appears at the spot of the rune. As she's looking around confused, she's about to say, "What in the heck?" as soon as the rune erupts, and...
Yep. Do I just get like a free round? Do I get a free round real quick?
The rune is going to blow... You said you have a thing that does a thing that prevents it from hurting others?
I can describe who it affects.
Okay. Is it who it triggers or who it affects? It's two different things.
I can.
What was the spell? That's kind of what I'm getting
symbol.
at. One sec. What was it called?
Symbol.
Symbol?
Yeah.
Alright. You said what triggers a glyph. Or glyphs destroy the surface. Refines the spell is actually only under certain conditions when you try one death each of what's trigger? Okay, so it's not AoE, it's just her. Okay. Oh wait. Once trigger the filling a 60-foot radius, then mine. So this is a 60-foot radius sphere. Each creature in the sphere, when the glyph activates, is targeted by its effect.
I thought I could describe who it affects.
You describe how it's triggered, not who it affects.
Oh, then I don't want to do this.
I was to say, if you want to retcon that, that's fine. Take the spell slot back.
I want to do how it's triggered. I mean, like, someone lands on it, I guess.
Yeah, if she lands on it, it's going to make a 60-foot sphere in effect.
Okay, each creature in the sphere is targeted
Uno,
by its
dos,
effect.
tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, everyone, I think.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that might not do good. we'll retcon that because we didn't read the thing.
Something earlier made it sound like it only affected who you said, but I think that's just how it gets triggered then. Okay. Never mind.
That's all good. Yeah, but take the spell slot back. Okay, so Ghaladria appears, no rune. Looking up at you, Bebo, she says, "What in God's name?" Bebo.
17, actually. Yep, 17 damage, 17 to hit.
Alright, and everyone roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
21.
7.
11.
Sad.
12.
Okay, I'm looking, just want to make sure because I know some of us have advantage and shit. Attack miss 11, Bebo 17, Iago 18, Juniper 7, Alethar 6, Ocean 21, Justira 12, and your soldiers 5. Alrighty. So, let me get it. Just hit start here. Okay, so how much damage was that, Bebo?
Okay, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage on that one.
Alright, go ahead and do your other extra attack opportunity, then we'll go into initiative.
I did haste, like, right when we started, so I get 3 attacks.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm just gonna say 26 hits, I'll just go.
Oh yeah.
9 damage. It's 29 to hit, and 10 damage. I keep forgetting. I can't add, like, is there a way you can add, where it says +5, I'm supposed to add +2 more, but it doesn't calculate that based on,
what are you trying to add +2 more for?
For the staff. because I implemented the staff like a long time ago, so it should give me the +2 to attack and damage. But the way I'm using it, it doesn't make sense in D&D Beyond.
Are you attuned to the staff?
Yes.
Then it should be adding that damage. If you're using something that.
But here's the thing:
damage.
in D&D Beyond, it doesn't calculate like me using the staff. It's calculating me using the staff as a staff, which I'm not doing. I made it into gauntlets.
Into gauntlets. So all you have to do then. So your thunder gauntlets. How much damage? 2.
It's just +5 because it's plus my mods and shit. So it should be +5 and then +2 more. That's the only difference. So I keep trying to manually
brain 2 more
calculate
damage or 2 more to hit or both.
So whatever that last one was, just add 4 to it, I guess.
But I'm asking you, is it 2 hit and damage or just damage?
It's both.
Okay, so there we go. I just edited it. Now it's in there forever. All you gotta do is click on your attack, customize, 2 hit bonus, damage bonus. There we go.
Righty. I tried doing that. It just never showed up on the screen, so it confused me.
I see it now. It's now +7.
Okay.
Cool.
Then I did all that, and then if she attacks anyone else other than me, she has disadvantage.
Got it. Okay, so going to an initiative, that's going to start with Ocean as Ghaladria takes that punch and says, "Ah! You have no idea what you're doing! You dare do this to me?"
I do. Bonus action rage. As I try to drop past these guys right here. Try to drop and I hit them both with 2 times with the Akmon hammer. So that's 23 on the first hit.
Yep.
And that one on the second one.
Alright, so first hits, second obviously doesn't. You whiff that, but you hit her for how much?
I will also be activating my rune as well. So let's see here. The first hit does a total of 41 damage.
Woo!
And actually not 41 because of I gotta add a +6 as well. And I haven't added my rage. So that would be so it'll be 5 damage, and if I'm activating the fire rune, that would be.
Oh my god, I was like 41. No, you got all 10s in your damage. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dear god.
Fire rune as well, which is 8 damage as well.
If she fails the strength saving throw, right?
Yep. Well, the damage still is there.
Yeah, she definitely failed it. So she's now restrained by the fire runes and does that damage.
Yep. 13 plus whatever this is. That 40 some odd damage.
Yep, I got it.
Alright. I'm just smiling. Wait. Yeah, as I'm smiling at her. I was like, I know what I'm doing. And smile at her and end my turn.
Iago.
I'm just gonna walk up and be like, I've always wanted to do this. Not necessarily this way, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and activate my ultimate form.
Oh, fun! Reaching deep within yourself, you feel the power that you absorbed from the world tree, the little crystal, and bazinga! Look at that! You grow 2 separate appendages, and now you have the attack that's on your sheet there. You're now Iago, the Mad Monk.
Thank you. I was gonna do that. He did it for me. And then on top of this,
the smart choke's evolving.
Yeah, exactly.
On top of that, I'm going to action surge and spend a key point to do Fury of Blows.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know why it's gone. So then, yeah. I just have to click this many times. Or should I just do it all with like the base thing and just add my bonus instead of just clicking it that many times?
I would just click it that many times. Just keep doing it.
All right. Well,
she's restrained. Everything's to them advantage and all that. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's a nat 20.
Yup.
6. So that was the special attack. So I'm assuming they all hit.
Every single one, yes.
One of them was 21.
Yes, every single one hits.
So one is 14 damage from the max damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I'll just roll, I guess. Yeah. So it was 10. My thing's being weird. I don't know what that was because it, like, did a different screen.
I can see it on my side. You're good.
Okay. That was 3 attacks, 4 attacks, 5. So that was that one. I'm doing 2 more unarmed strikes. That hit. That hit. So 11 more damage there. 11 damage. Plus, from being giant, that's 3 more damage. And then I'm doing my first extra attack. That hit. An additional 8 more damage. And then now I'm doing my action surge. That hit. So 7 more damage.
Yep.
And what? 27. 13 there. And I'm gonna spend an action, or no, I'm gonna spend another key point to stunning strike my last attack.
Don't waste it.
Oh, okay.
So, you approach Ghaladria. You enter your ultimate form. You grow 2 extra appendages, which is now twice, or 4 times even, the amount of punchy punchesness that you can do. So you did use your one use of that thing, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Bebo got her with the 1 punch. Ocean slashed her down with his big hammer and trapped her in fire runes. And you hovered over her and just pummeled her deep into the ground. You guys have seen the Dragon Ball Z making a crater, a person-sized crater in the ground, right?
Yes.
Of course, even someone like me knows that. That's what happened to Ghaladria. So, what are you doing? Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So, looking down at Ghaladria, her body is lifeless. She is taken a beating. Her mangled corpse is barely a representation of the great resistance leader that she once was. Until, Bebo, you look down into this little person-sized crater and you see Galadria's eyes start to glow blue.
Lame.
Boop, boop.
Off right.
Do you remember who was in the World Tree with you? Do. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Oh man, a real fight.
Is this a spell of this happening?
Constitution saving throw. Oof. 11.
12. Wait, can I use my inspiration?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, yes. Can I also use mine?
Yes.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm just gonna use mine too.
Oh my God, you guys!
21. 21.
It's all across the board. God.
So I got 20 now, yay!
14. Slightly better.
And my soldiers got 23.
Hey, good for your soldiers.
I'll give Juniper the what was it?
The +5 because she got 14.
Yeah, I'll give her the +5 for sure.
Good call. All right, so I think that's, let's see, Justira, where were you at?
10.
Yeah. So Justira, I just got to go through this list here real quick. Alther, that was a 14.
Yep.
Okay, so Justira and Alther, knockback 5, 10, 15, 20 feet prone. 5, 10 to 15, 20 feet prone. Attackness was your result, 16. Okay.
Yeah.
Ocean, what was your new result? 21. Okay.
21.
Biba, what was your new result?
Oh, it was an at one, so.
Oh, okay. So we'll do 65, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60 feet prone. And then everyone else is just moving back without some prone. So Galadra's eyes glow blue with the same power that you absorbed from the World Tree, because for those who were there for that encounter, she was also in the World Tree with you. Apparently absorbing some of that power on her own, and upon her almost timely death, she has ascended into her own form. As Ghaladria appears as the monster before you. A machination of different foresty creature parts. Fairy wings, armadillo tails, claws, and the like, and horns. As if to demonstrate her bestial nature. As she lets out a big rower up at all of you. Iago, you moved, you did your actions. Did you have anything else to do in that turn?
Well, could I still do my stunning strike in this instance then?
So she was dead. Your attack is concluded by that time.
Okay. No, I guess I'm done.
We go to Bebo then.
Stand up. Let's see. Well, I'll let you make that call. I had haste cast, and I rolled a nat 1 on your Constitution saving throw for your attack. Can I roll my own Constitution saving throw, or because I rolled a nat 1, you wanted to say haste is just gone now?
You didn't take damage though, right? Isn't that only when you take damage for concentration?
That's true. So yeah, she just shoved everybody back.
Yeah, she just became big and kind of a surge of energy unleashed out of her that pushed everyone away.
All right. And I'm gonna use a bonus action and move back in on her. 10, 15, 20, 30, 50. And I'm gonna start punching her big dumb toes.
Big dumb toes.
Big dumb toes. Smelly. And nah, I'll just start punching her big dumb toes. Fuck her.
Yeah, hit those toes, dude.
Hit them toes. 22 to hit.
Yep.
Did that add the 7? I can't tell.
So on my screen it does show 1d8 plus 5, but when I go to your sheet,
yeah.
Why is it? Refresh your page. Refresh your page.
All right. Let me try that. Yep, there it goes. Okay, let me re-roll that then.
There it is. I see 7. Yeah, there we go.
14. Second attack. 24 to hit.
Hits.
10 damage.
Got it.
14 to hit.
14 misses.
Does she still have her shackles?
No, she grew beyond the size of your original shackles that were on her. She was also dead, so gotta reset everything.
All right, and I will end my turn there.
And if it matters, her size is now huge, which is one above large. That's relevant for any of your abilities.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is Ghaladria then? You know how long I've had this model? I've had this model for like 4 fucking months.
Oh.
Just waiting for her to have something happen to her. So I'm glad I finally get to use this dumb thing. Cool. Okay, Ghaladria in her new form looks down with all of you. A little smirk comes across her face. As she goes, old smirk. So, using her tail there, it's got a little stinger on the end. Ocean. She's gonna swing that at you.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, basically, if she attacks anyone but me after
Where are you?
having successfully hit her, she gets to take disadvantage.
Alright, she's still hit. It was a 24.
I have +1 AC as well. Because
It was a 24 in the low hit.
Ah, tried.
So that is 15 force damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw, Ocean.
That's 25.
Alright, you are good.
So you said 15?
Yep, that force damage.
I'm gonna divide that by 2. So,
Resistance to force as well,
I'm resistant to everything but psychic.
but psychic.
Yep.
Hang on, I'm stinky. I didn't know that. I thought you only had like
That's the bear totem.
bear totem. Hang on a sec. I believe you. I just need to check it out just to make sure I knew that. I didn't choose this creature specifically to spite you or anything. I just didn't. I thought I read your resistances correctly. Obviously, I didn't. If that's the case, bear totem, bear totem. Except psychic. Oh, it says it right there. All right, yep, you're good. Okay, so that was that stinger. So she's going to turn her gaze over to. Get out of here. Shoo. Iago. She's going to reach out with one of her claws, Iago, and swipe at you.
Is she 5 feet away from me?
She is 5 feet away from you.
Alright, I'm gonna hit her.
Oh no.
With my sentinel feet.
I also have Sentinel, Kale. I just picked it up.
Wait, you did too?
All three of us get fucking Sentinel.
No.
I'm just waiting for the attacks. Go for it.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I can't. I'm not doing it.
Not doing
27 to hit.
Yep.
17 to hit.
So she'll move back then. Because Sentinel, 17. 17 does not hit, but 27 does.
Alright.
So damage and can't move.
Alright, that is a total of 40 damage.
Very good.
Actually, 43 plus, because I'm big. So, 48 damage.
Gotcha. Actually, so the 26 was fire damage?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay, so the hammer strike definitely hurt. It looks like the fire that came out of the hammer didn't affect her.
Alright.
But I'll add that last 5. That's
She's
from your,
immune.
is that 5 not your giant's D6?
Yes.
So that's what, physical or is that fire?
That is physical.
Okay, yeah. So it's that 5 from the D6 from that. So she didn't move. She tried to. So she'll just take a swipe at Vivo then.
Are you just to say, Kale, are you doing disadvantage on all of those?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But I don't have disadvantage against you, or do I?
Nope, you don't.
Okay.
Hit me.
That was a 29, so that's 27 cold damage. And she actually scoops you up with her claw and grapples you. So Bevo, at the end of your turn, you'll need to do a strength check to escape. She got you grappled one of her claws after she hit you. So that'll be the end of Galadra's turn then. Justira.
So she's been, like, silently contemplating this entire time, thinking that this is a very dumb decision. But she's gonna do her best to help everyone. I think we need another big person here, so would it be in style to use my ultimate form?
Of course.
You have an ultimate.
So I'm gonna do that. The big ass green ancient dragon.
Why did that model not work? Fuck you, game. What about this one? Well, it's red.
Oh my.
Sure fucking
Hi
do.
guys.
Look, it's green now. I think that's about huge. Yeah, where you at, Justira?
Right here.
Gotcha. Get out of here. L Justira. New Justira. Alright. Get out of here, Alpha. Fuck off. Here. Okay, go ahead, Justira.
Okay, so let me look at the extras real quick. I would like to fly up and try to bite her if that's possible.
Yep.
Although I have multi-attack, so bite and claw then.
Yep, go ahead and roll for your attacks you're making.
Okay. Oh, damn it. Hold on. So the bite was 2d10, I think.
So you gotta roll for the chance to hit first.
I think I did that, or is it just d20 for that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so on your sheet, on the extra tab there, it should tell you.
Yeah.
So that is, your attack is a plus 15 to hit for claw. So we'll roll,
Okay.
So I don't think you have the thing installed, but go ahead and roll a d20 plus 15.
I don't know how to do that.
I got it. I'll do it.
Okay. You just want me to roll a d20 then?
No, I'm gonna do it for you. Okay, so that is 19, which is a hit. And then your damage is going to be Puff of Burst Claw right here. 2d6 plus 8 is 14. And what do you want to do for your second attack?
Let's do the tail.
Tail. You got a 22, and your damage is 2d8 plus 8 bludgeon, and that is 15.
Alright.
Alright. So that was move in your actions, so attackness.
Okie dokie, I look at this big ass thing that we used to call Ghaladria. And I am going to try to shoot her with an arrow.
Yep.
And she's got Bebo, right?
She has Bebo grappled, yes.
Okay.
Grapple little hand.
I'm going to try and shoot her hand or her wrist.
Okay.
So, with my newfound explodey arrows, or AP arrows. Okay, so roll to see if I hit. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh shit. Okay. So your allies are surrounding her, even though she's huge. You got two larges around her, so I'll consider that flanking. So sneak attack. What is your max damage with your bow plus sneak attack?
Bow plus sneak attack. 1d8. It'd be 1d8 plus 6, so that'd be 8 plus. Oh, that'd just be 8 plus 6, so that'd be 14.
No, you have sneak attack. You should be able to do way more damage than that.
Okay. Okay, so with sneak attack, that's 8d6. So let's go ahead and roll.
You're not rolling, so 8d6 is 48. Plus, how much is your bow?
Bow is 1d8 plus 6.
Plus 8 plus 6. So attack this. That was a 62 damage hit on a Gigantor Ghaladria's arm.
Jesus.
That's max damage. So Ghaladria releases Bebo. Bebo, what boots do you have on right now?
Oh, the boots of speed.
Speed. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40. Make an athletics check, Bebo.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Your choice, actually.
Okay.
I figured your athletics was better.
I'm gonna add 5 to that, so 16.
16. Okay, so you're gonna take half damage from this. So you take only 12 damage from landing from up there onto the ground, but you're not grappled.
Okay.
Okay, antagonist, you attacked. You have a bonus and move.
Just in case, I'm going to try move around. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, and then bonus move with a cunning action. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There we go. Then end my turn.
Juniper.
All right. First, I would like to roll for perception because I noticed when Ocean did attack that the fire attack didn't seem to do anything. So I like to roll for perception on this new and improved Ghaladria.
I mean, you saw Ocean hit him with the hammer, the fire went out, and you saw it kind of like go around her rather than affect her. So you can interpret that fire damage didn't do anything to her.
Damn, because I have an awesome 7th level fire spell. Ugh. Okay. Alright then. So I'm going to use my Call Lightning spell, and Ghaladria.
Hi.
Hi. I'm not attacking you. Needs to make a Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Okay, on Ghaladria, which is 6.
Oh, well,
She's big. She can't move very good.
That's fair, and she fails. So I now get to attack you with my Call Lightning spell. And it's 24 damage.
All right, as a big old lightning bolt appears from the sky and hits Ghaladria.
Yes. I was gonna say, well, that's my one action. Sorry, what's the initiative order? Where is it? It's over here?
Yep.
Okay. So how? Okay. And I don't think I can't use another action to use my Bardic Inspiration, can I?
Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action, so yes, you can.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm going to use bonus action on... You know what? I'll use it on Iago. So yeah.
D12.
Yep. So that's 1 Bardic Inspiration. Done.
Do you want to move at all?
Nope. I think I'm going to stay here. I'm going to keep my distance for the time being.
Alther.
I'm going to use half my movement to get up. And then I was like between these two spaces. Do you know what you're
Yeah. If it matters to you, feel free to take whatever's best.
Okay. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15 here. And I'm going to cast Holy Aura. Creatures of my choice, so all my allies, the samurais, and the rest of the party, all within 30 feet, have advantage on all saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends. And I don't think Galadria's undead, but if she were to...
no.
Okay.
Creatures
no extra there.
30 feet. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
After Alther are our samurai. So Iago, like we were just talking, have all your samurai move up, roll 3 d20s, take the best hit, and then roll 20 d20, or how many can you physically move up that could hit?
I mean, I think almost all of them could hit.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and move them all up. my god, just fucking.
And they're all active doing their bonus action to get advantage on their attack, and they're all action surging.
So then go ahead and roll 6 for them all then. For the advantage. I'm just fitting them all in. I'll let you know how many hits that's going to be.
1, 2, 3.
That one's going to have to step in front of you.
4, 5. Wow, really? 6. The 6 rolls have been rolled at advantage.
Were any of them 19 or above?
I think all of them except one.
Okay, so all except one. So go ahead and roll.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 3 out of the 5 were did hit.
3 out of the 5. Okay. So we'll roll just for these here. So that's roll 17 d20s plus whatever their attack bonus is.
At 17.
Yep, 17. That's as many as I can fit physically.
17 d20s.
Yes. So that is. I see. I'm sorry. What did I say? D20. So I'm confused myself. What's their attack right now? My bad. My brain is brown.
Like the damage they'd be doing.
Yeah. So the soldier. Yeah, your soldier. Their long sword is a D10 plus 3. So yeah, 17 D10s. Plus 17 times 3 damage. So 51 plus. 88. 51 plus 88. Okay. For a whopping 139 damage from all of the samurai stabbing and stabbing and stabbing at Ghaladria. She's trying to push them all off of her to no success. She is on her absolute last breath.
They were unhappy about me killing her, and now they're very ecstatic that their purpose in life came back, and they're just stabbing with just vigor.
Anything else for your samurai?
No, I used all of their stuff.
Ocean, she's not looking good.
Pardon me. Just trying to move. Try to actually get as close as I can to. Mind if I move one of them back a little bit?
Yeah, just pick one up by the scruff.
You pick them up and just set them down to the side.
I'm trying to get. Oh my god! So many people out here. I can't move them.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, all right. So, how bad is she looking?
Extremely.
I'm gonna use a shovel somehow, and I am going to hit them. I'm gonna use my inspiration for hitting. I'm gonna hit 2. At least on the worst one. I'm trying to use my inspiration. I'm going to hit twice with my hammer and 1 with my obsidian axe.
Go for it.
Alright, it's a 20 for the first hit.
Yep.
That is a 30 on the second hit.
Yep.
And well, I'm gonna use the inspiration for that last one. Alright, and 22.
Yep. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, I gave Ocean and I talked offline. I gave him 2 inspiration for a thing, so that's why he's using 2. Okay, so you've used that.
All right, and then let's see if I could do anything else to add damage to it. I'm also going to action surge as well.
Before you do that, I'm gonna let you know this is gonna bring Ghaladria down to her knees.
As I'm gonna roll the damage anyway. For the.
Oh yeah, go for it. Is it when you waste the action surge?
Yeah.
You want to buff it more.
So, let's see here. So 11 without the giant.
Mm-hmm.
It is 8 regular damage, no fire damage.
Yep.
let's see, and 9 regular damage, and actually 12 regular damage because of the rage, and the 3d6, which is 7.
Very good, very good. So, give me a minute. Let me find something. Yeah, this seems
Know
good.
exactly what to do with her.
So, party. First of all, out of initiative. Ghaladria collapses down on her knees. At this point, she is still alive. It does not seem that she's capable of holding her own. She looks up at you all and says, "Why?" And she's saying this in a monstrous voice now. She's a big old monster now.
We could
have worked together. We could have killed Aladdin, taken Helm for ourselves. Why betray me?
Because we're killing both.
And who's going to lead them? You all? Humans? And non-humans? They hate you. My people, they hate you. I was the only... God, go ahead.
They better learn to get along then, and, not have bigots like you that are just continuously pumping the system full of racism.
If you think taking me down is going to remove generations of human genocide from the memories of my people, you're more foolish than you look.
I mean, we only got a couple more minutes, so...
Come on, the politics. Someone get the shovel.
Someone get the big shovel.
As Ocean is about to hammer down with a shovel, I will also, just cast like a lightning bolt, like right into her face.
What is it? The rest of the party want one last punch spell, Excedrin?
Oh, I was just gonna open the void and have her get swallowed in, but I mean, if you guys want to just shovel, go ahead.
Well, no, we have to make sure she's dead, then bury her.
Oh, okay.
Shovel for no reason, then.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry.
What are they gonna do with the shovel?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Also, does the spell actually transport a dead body back?
What?
That's up to Kale, I guess.
Let me read the card again.
Does that work?
That's a good point. A Djinn grants you an audience with any one being. The Djinn summons that being to your location for 5 minutes, then returns it to where it came from. It does not specify whether it is alive or not.
Oh, that is
for no
bad. That is bad. They're gonna find out she's dead.
Well, you better hit her in the head with the shovel and use it as a weapon. Do something with it.
Does anybody have a judge weapon? Can we just stick it inside of her?
This helmet?
Yeah, stab her with your helmet, with the helmet. Do it.
I was going to put it in her mouth. Put it in her mouth.
Do it. Put it in her mouth. Yeah.
All right.
I removed the judge helmet from my inventory and put it in her mouth.
All right, you make her clamp down on that. At this point, she's still alive.
See you later.
And I slammed the fucking hammer in her head.
I'll just have all my samurai stab her at the same time.
Nice.
And as you do that, Ghaladria goes down. The Djinn appears again, and he snaps his finger and returns that now corpse to where it came from.
He's just like covers his head in shame.
Who said this would be 5 minutes? Who said this would be over 5 minutes? I said.
Wasn't me. I was the one convinced and said everyone 5 minutes, plenty of time to kill somebody.
Yeah, this is really fun. This was really fun. I really like this outing. Great.
This is a good group.
No politics. It's been great.
Ocean's favorite thing. Boy, well, Galadria's dead. Galadria's gone. What now?
Let's get a drink.
Yeah,
right?
I can go for a drink.
I don't know we did it. Let's go get a drink.
Yeah. Let's enjoy the peaceful quietness while it lasts, because it's not going to last for long.
No.
Let's all cheers to the fact there's one less bitch in the world.
Alright, well, Courage can go back to his brothers and sisters and oh look, see, we didn't even need you, but thank you for being there to witness.
He crawls back onto his little den with his little hatchlings.
Right.
I killed her in 2 rounds. That's like 12 seconds.
Well, 138.
Just imagine it all taking place, like, just like, yeah! Everyone's just stabbing her and fucking...
20
Ganked her
samurai.
ass.
20 samurais does a lot of damage. So does all of you.
Drops me, fucking... Antagonist shoots her in the hand, her hand literally implodes.
I did have an encounter plan where it wasn't gonna be a 1v1, but hey, you guys came up with how it was gonna be a 1v1, so hey, that's your reward. You did smart, you did good.
Yay!
I wasn't gonna I couldn't cheese that. I was like, nah, you earned this. You earned all this planning. So there you go. You did it. Good job. You samurais all floss, Iago. They all start flossing.
The Order of Thorns taught you weird things.
Order of the Thorns is led by Jacket Kid, or Book Bag Kid, whatever the hell his name is.
Backpack kid.
Backpack kid.
Backpack Kid, just led by
Backpack
Backpack Kid.
Okay, well, off you go, back to the place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you have these guys. Can you just copy them, right? Because I'm just gonna delete them.
Go for it. Yeah, I got it saved.
Well, or I guess I can't delete them.
Oh, weird. Oh, there you go.
Well, their life purpose is completed.
Well, that was fun.
I think
Now
we
the-
all earned a good rest.
Now let's get the other one.
Oh, okay. Today? Wow.
Not today, not today, not today.
Oh, it's like that's a lot of death in one day, in one night even. Oh.
Derail Kale's entire campaign by just killing both the bosses.
No, again, everything is as planned. If that's the direction you want to go, that is totally fine.
Are we just going and killing him?
Now, do remember, Aperture, the portal, is a door that leads somewhere. It does not lead directly into a defenseless Eladine where he can't defend himself. You just choose where the door goes. Jin is literally, I want you here for 5 minutes. The door is a door. It'll go where you say it goes.
We
It
can
doesn't-
just basically send our entire army through the door into the main fortress of Helm.
Hey, you have an army? You have a more army?
We have the resistance. We'll just explain to them that they snuck in and killed Ghaladria, and we have a way to get back at them and attack them at their heart. And then send everything.
Everything.
It's what you wanted. Them to just all kill each other in a bloodbath.
Oh yeah, it is fun.
Yeah, Yago will be standing on the front line, going, more. Everything's just running.
They see like all the samurai start flying. The judges are like, they fly now! They fly now! They fly now!
Let's do it. Let's teleport them all into a bloody massacre.
We're gonna Monsters Inc. Eladine.
Monsters Inc. It is Monsters Inc.
Before we all
Dude.
depart,
Yeah, we should definitely do a portal to Eladine's bedroom in the middle of the night, and then just have an entire army go through that portal and just fucking all stab his bed.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking red wedding him.
To help protect from HIV, I prep without pills.
Trolled.
Campaign over.
Prescription medicines reduce the risk of HIV without daily prep pills.
I guess we deserve, a long rest now.
Also, this is what Eladine hears moments before death.
Reducing the risk of HIV, you must be HIV negative to receive Aperture and get tested before each injection.
As like 1,000 soldiers all come rushing through a little door.
Well, yeah, I guess we'll long rest and just see what happens.
Sure, long rest yourselves.
With Ghaladria.
I love this. Thank you. I do appreciate this, actually.
You come through the doors and singing the fucking playing this in the band.
Yeah, that's true. Like I'm just gonna have my lute out just right here, like da 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 da.
You brought a sax.
I did.
Yeah.
Actually, I did. Yes. For this special occasion, yes.
Oh my god.
Before we rest, I want to say one thing to Juniper and Quiet.
Oh, yes, of course. Where am I? There I am.
Back in the room.
Back in the room. Back in the room closet.
Right.
All right.
Now, if we ever come with our idea with the door, if we ever go to the helm, you have all those bodies there.
Oh, babe.
What is that?
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Babe, your mic is on. We can hear your air thing.
Oh no.
Motherfucker. Fair.
Sorry. Wow, we had a random tornado just blow through here. Weird.
That was
Oh no.
a snake fell through. That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. Wow. Anyways.
Anyway, if we ever fight that helm, we're using that door. If we ever bring an army through there, there's a lot of bodies there. You can use those, Necromancer. That's all I'm telling you. So you don't have to follow it, but I'll just let you know that.
Oh, well, that is a good point. Thank you very much for those words of wisdom, Ocean.
Help you with your evil.
Yes.
If you want to learn how to be evil, that's a start.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh wow, nothing happened.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Anyways, long resting. Let's go. Boop. Long rest.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. So the next day, arriving at your home base is. Where you at? 1, 2, and 3. A couple of familiar faces. For some of you, I suppose. Boof!
Oh my god.
It's Roland, Hennessy, and Whiskey, your 3 dwarven companions from long ago. You haven't seen them in a minute since the world.
While, guys. Nice to see you.
They approach your base slowly, kind of almost nervously looking around, and they're looking for. There he is, for Bebo, as Roland comes up to you.
Hey.
And he says,
What's up?
Ghaladria, have you heard the news?
No, what happened?
They found her body in her throne room. She was transformed, but they found a judge's helmet inside of her mouth. I'm not sure, but I think Eladine killed her. Do you know anything about that?
She was transformed, you say?
Yes.
It must have been the form from the cave of the Elder Tree. She must have transformed into some kind of beast. Wow. But she was killed by. She was. What evidence do you have that Eladine killed her?
I mean, there was a judge's helm inside of her mouth. I mean, I'm not sure how else we could have explained it, and who else would have been trying to kill her.
Fascinating. How could they have teleported her and then teleported her back, or what happened?
Teleporter. What are you talking about?
My first thought is it was. How did it look like? Was there any battle damage? What was going on?
Can you roll for
sure.
Deception?
I guess, sure.
Can I help?
I'm gonna guide him. I'm just gonna look up behind him and pat him on the back. You got this.
I got a 14 naturally.
With your Flash Genius.
Yep.
Okay. Roland seems suspicious of you, but he doesn't question you further. He says, yes, she was stabbed. It looked like almost thousands of times. And there was like I said, there was a judge's helmet inside of her giant maw that she had been transformed into. The guards that night reported no evidence of any kind of battle that happened anywhere near there. They searched for miles around the moment they found the corpse. I have no idea how this could have happened.
No idea either. I'd have to investigate it myself.
You're really gonna lie to Roland like this? Wow. Good friend. Wow. Wow. Roland just says, but now the resistance is in chaos. There's no leadership. There was already these rumors about her being related to Eladine. It seemed like some people were believing it, others were not.
I lean over to Roland and I say, they were true.
He says, oh yeah, I remember because I was there. Never mind, I believe that. I forgot the three of us were there. Hey, we all remember that. Yeah, great.
Is it possible that Eladine also heard this and that's why they did whatever they did to her?
I suppose. I mean, why wait this long to take her out though? And how? How could he even done this?
They did it to break your will. They want you to crumble from the inside out.
Deception me, Iago.
Is this deception? I'm just telling the truth.
You're saying Eladine killed Ghaladria. That is not the case. That's deception.
I'm saying it's. I was suggesting that maybe that's why. I wasn't trying to lie.
You're suggesting a lie. A lie is a lie. Deception. Thank you.
Okay, well I got a nat 20.
He's like, I suppose that makes sense. This is all so sudden. I mean, what was Galadria's last orders to you?
She told us to... What were her last orders, honestly?
She told us to behave.
Pretty much.
Behave, not fuck with her, yeah.
She told us to keep quiet, not spread rumors, and then we basically continued our assault, basically to try to gain further ground south and take over Port Royal. That's what we've been focusing on for the last couple weeks.
We just took out a church with dragons that they were supplying to the judges.
Roland seems surprised at that information that you've given him. And he lets you know that Port Royal has been fortified by many judges lately. It'll be a hard battle. But if that's what you're trying to do, we're going to need to route our forces and instill some kind of leadership. Because the leader of the resistance being taken out in the middle of the night under mysterious circumstances is definitely causing a lot of disorder.
Now, another plan that we have cooking on the back burners, we've come into the requirement of a very powerful portal that will let us transport into anywhere. So this portal could let us transport into Eladine's mansion.
Oh, his fortress.
His fortress. And we could definitely strike very hard from the inside. Maybe even catch him so off guard that we could kill him.
He says, that's definitely a plan, and you have my support, my friend. Just, if there's anything that we can do, let us know. I'm still just flabbergasted at what had happened. I mean, to lose our leader overnight like that, I mean, it's a
I think Ghaladria was very troubled, and I think the new leadership will come into power, and they will be could probably be much better at deciphering what's best for all of Helm.
Very well. So, what's your plan for the forces?
I think we need to either strike, try to make some grains all around. Did we already? We took this, right?
Yeah, you have, I can use my pen here. I have it on the war map. So, you control Anvil. Did that. Your ally.
Did Lunar Solaris, too.
Yeah, that was the old fort. Valkyrie Temple's out of commish. There you go, yeah.
So you pretty much control the north at this point.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, yeah, we just need to either assault Port Royal or go with our other plan of assaulting the fortress with all of our forces.
If what you said is true about them fortifying Port Royal, they might have less troops in the fortress.
Yeah, that might be even a better chance to strike them.
Would you like to see what your scouts tell you?
Yes.
Alright, we save this. And
we need to get revenge for the resistance. Blood for blood.
So your scouts are telling you you've got Each judge here is a pretty sizable force, equal to one of your armies. So looks like the fortress is still fairly fortified. So is Port Royale, a little less so than the fortress. Some of these strongholds and cities back here have smaller forces from what the spy network is telling you. It does look like there is a contingent of judges headed towards your general area, and also Anvil, where Sailor Fergus is repairing your ships at.
I guess we send our forces to defend these two areas, probably.
Okay, here's all your boyos over here. Sailor Fergus is there already. So, how are we dispersifying?
Send the golem south of us to defend the forest, basically, and keep them out.
Alright, so Photo's going to go there to meet them. What about Anvil?
What do you guys think?
You've
Send
got
Koa.
and Mr.
Yeah.
Frog.
Yeah.
I would send Koa to Anvil
Yeah, go ahead.
to fortify and defend Anvil.
Yeah.
Do you want to utilize Mr. Frog or keep him back?
Send him the Shrine of the Thorn.
Alright. Mr. Frog was your guy, so yeah. Alright.
He'll be leading the people I have there.
Alright, so let's resolve Anvil getting attacked. Commander +2, Sailor Fergus. So that's going to be a +0 for the first attack on Anvil. Oh, I rolled a 4. That's going to be 1 army defeated on your side. Rolling another d20 for the attack on Anvil. 14. One of their forces destroyed. Rolling another d20. Ooh, nat 20. And poof. You lost 1 force over there at Anvil, but you successfully defended it. Your army defended it, so no more of those stinky judges coming that way. Freddy, I think he's getting a +6. Every 2 dogs. Okay. +6 to his roll, so let's see what he gets. D20 +6. Easy W. And second roll. Oh my god, another nat 20. So, boop, there we go.
Only 20 is when you roll for us. That's right, Kale.
Right,
That's
seriously. Right. Jesus Christ, I can show you the log and everything. Okay, so you defend against those forces. The Anvil's still safe. What are we thinking?
At that point, I mean, we should just start planning for our assault on Eladine's mansion or whatever in the evening.
Alright, I'll go ahead and save this and take us back.
We might as well. If we fuck up Eladine's fortress, we can base and just fuck everything else up.
Sure. Well, it'd be easier to do some, since we still have an hour in the session, or less, depending what you guys want to do. Let's go ahead and get the planning out now, so I can have my plans and my stuff ready for y'all. RIP my 3D boards, but oh yeah. All right, so planning, go.
It's going to be an inside attack with the card. So most outer defenses aren't really going to be an issue.
They decided that the best time to do that was they got over the
We
water.
fit so many people through the door, though.
Thank you,
Or, like,
Alther.
you can only fit like 1 person through the door at a time.
Thank you, Alther. I was just about to say, it is a single file line.
I'm half a person.
We'll catch him off guard, but it's a big bottleneck.
Yep.
I'm half a person.
We can fit 2 of you through.
We can fit 1 antagonist people through.
Antagonist can go in first, see if the coast is clear, and then we just start funneling people
Guys,
through.
if original Overwatch has taught me anything, you can win a game by just going in and we all ult at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Rounding out our conversation today, we have a good fellow's favorite.
We all just rock in. We're all playing Reaper. We all hit Q.
Yes.
Elodine's done.
I don't have an ult. I don't have an ult.
He is a historian and classicist. He is a prolific
You are
writer
the
and
ult.
columnist.
Potion.
On top of
You
all
are
that,
the
He
ult.
runs a family farm in the San Joaquin Valley. I think his next book should probably be on time management because I'm not sure how he manages to do all this. But
I'm thinking it'd be good if we could somehow
Victor, welcome back to the show.
them.
Thank you guys for having
Oh
me.
yeah, we can do that for
launch
sure.
a like frontal assault and
I have a
then
lot of questions
just
for you, wise gentlemen.
Yeah, I say we launch an assault
Such as what
on Port Royale.
attention here, such as what is the
I have like
proper
all of our
response from the
armies
United
lead,
States
and then
to reacting, shooting it down,
the
looking at
7 of us like all
what, if
go
any,
in,
reprisals were
like
there
in
be
through
on
the
the part of
door, bring
Beijing?
anything that we
Well,
can
as for
bring that
diplomacy, Neil, does Tony Blinken need to get on a
will
plane
help
and go
us
to
out,
Beijing
and then
right
we just
away
take
or
down
not?
Eladine
HR,
while he
well, that
is
depends
trying
on the White
to
House communicating,
shove
especially
all
whether
his
or not the
forces over
military
there.
been watching this for
Yago
years
can
and
send
whether
all
or
his
not the
Order of the
White House
Thorns
know.
people
Victor, what's your big
to hit
take?
it from the north. We can have
I
ships hit it from the
was
bay.
a little disturbed because almost all of the
Yeah.
experts
Talking about Port Royale, right?
The ships would be fixed by then.
misleading. We were
Yes.
told first that
Or
I
already
imagine they
been
would.
fixed.
surveillance of,
At this
civilian
point, it's
targets
actually been a couple in-game days. So yeah, at this point, you got news that Fergus is able to get some ships ready for whatever you want to use them for.
Want to shoot it down because of fragments, but of course it entered the
They
Launch an
fuck up
assault by
Port
land from
Royale.
sea.
They fuck up Port
There was
Royale. We
close
fuck up
quarters, there
Eladine.
was nobody.
Yeah.
5 people per square mile in Montana, and so
Still,
we went
even
through this
if
entire process
if you
of
attack
making
Port
sure
Royale,
that
it's still going to take them a
making
day to
sure
get
the
all
media
prepared and
were
take out their people. So no one's really going to be leaving Eladine's until right after.
State of the Union when the reply or the rebuttal will be, will you let this thing go over the country?
So that would probably still
The
be
only
just as
mystery
guarded
of
as
it
if we
is,
didn't even attack Port
we
Royale in the
never
first
thought
place.
that it was
Is Roland still in
Chinese
our
lost
castle,
control,
Caleb?
but it
Yes.
doesn't really matter.
I meet back up with him later, and I just say like, Roland, I like I don't know what plans you guys have as far as leadership for the army, but I think we're planning on making this big move, and I think we need to put all our forces to attack Port Royale. Can the resistance try to muster a large enough army to make a full frontal assault with all the forces we've gathered?
He says he can try to talk to the various generals and captains and etc. that are still in action remaining after Galadriel's death, as many of them defected and just kind of like went on their own way after that, feeling hopeless.
How many people know she's dead at this point?
She was discovered in her throne room the way that she was dead, and it is public information.
It's spread.
And
Yeah.
we know what the opposition. I think HR knows.
Then I think it would be prevalent that you try to muster. Do you think you have the? Is there anybody else you can think of to actually lead? Because I honestly think you're fit for the job, Roland. You've done a great job so far.
There's always 2 interpretations to an event.
I
like
thank
this.
you for
One
your
is,
confidence.
devious plans,
I suppose I
those
could
are strong
try.
plans, and the other is
I know
those are
that
weak plans.
I do have some pull
The
left
devious
with
plan option
those
is,
remaining. They seem to
you know,
trust
there
me
is
as
an advantage
a
to
non-human
countries
outsider.
allowing each other
That
to have
I'm not
some,
part of I wasn't part of Galadriel's inner circle or
there was,
anything,
you
and
know,
so
you
they
Eisenhower
feel that
administration
my
proposed,
judgment is
why
sound
don't
and
we
not
allow overflights of US and Russia?
clouded
We'll
by
both
any sort
not
of
get scared about missile gaps that
you know,
aren't there.
higher
So, you know, what
political
is it that
etc. feelings.
we
It's
are
more
doing to
they see
China
the good
that
in
would
me.
kind of the
So
game was we
I could
secretly
try. I can
allowed them
maybe
to have
get
our balloons
an
here, and
army
we do
of
something else later.
300.
Then that got
All right.
put
gathered as soon as
I'm
possible.
trying my best.
I
and this
think
is
that's in our own best interest if we want to end the judge's tyranny, and for all those that are actually willing to try to see a better helm.
The open
is pretty
skies,
much those are the type of
agreement
people you
did
want to
not
be
go through. Still, there
gathering,
is
I
an
guess,
idea
because
that says we allow you to do some
I
stuff.
could
that
tell
allows us to
Roland that
maybe
I can
best
give him
act
1,000
in
more
But then,
troops.
to HR,
there you go.
how is it
1,000
possible
troops would
that
be
the US,
wonderful.
if it's incompetence, that we do not have the ability to detect a balloon? I know the balloon.
So you want to send Roland out on his way?
Come on.
Yeah, no, for sure. Tell them to raise up an army the best you can, I guess.
I basically say that you lost Ghaladria, but you still have the Order of the Thorn.
Down a balloon, to collect a balloon.
Gotcha. He'll be on his way with everything you told him.
All we've got is
So,
what is it?
Party,
Which F
describe
was it?
to
I
me
forgot.
what the
F
current
something or other.
plan, what your thought
That can
process
go
is for
within
what we want to
20,000
do.
feet of it and shoot an incredibly expensive missile
That's
that then blows up.
I
and
got
then
my
destroys
plan.
The balloon.
Anybody else
I mean, in World War II,
do their thing.
there was stuff you could drag out of a C-47.
So what are we doing with my God.
The capacity. How do we not have?
That we're
detection
using
and
the portal
capacity
card to
grab this
go
thing out
like
of the
just
air?
the 6 or 7 of
we
us
do
to
have
actually
detection,
get
so I think it was
into
detected.
the
I think it was
fortress
what
while
Mr.
they're
Victor
waging a
said.
full
I think
frontal
they just
assault
didn't-
on Port
they didn't
Royale,
release
hopefully drawing
the
off
the
troops from the
information
main
that this
fortress.
balloon was over North America.
But why didn't they
and
do?
so,
If they detect it, why
Well,
didn't they do anything about
if we're doing that, can we at least
think
bring
because
some
that is like the
of
most
an army
diverse
with us?
organization
I
our
can bring
government
my
sometimes.
samurai
I
to
mean,
be a
that's part of
distraction.
it. I mean,
Because we also have to go through a single file
door
door is the problem, so
when
it's going to take like
it's kind of tough to
a while for us to all get through. And isn't the portal only open for like how long?
An hour.
Yeah, it's only
No,
open
we
for
don't,
like
we
an
don't
hour.
have a net to catch. It is
in a less
hard.
spectacular fashion.
But if
So
you
we all
don't
have to
have
get
a
in and then
net
get
to
out
it,
because
it's
if
not technologically
stuck
that
in the
hard to
fortress.
grab a balloon or to shoot it down effectively.
Well, one of my
Alright.
favorite quotations from General
Well,
Ernest Harmon from World War II was,
if we're
he
going
said,
that route,
"It takes a
we all
two-big
agree on it.
baseball bat."
I
And I
agree
guess
on
that's
it.
what we did.
Cool.
Well, we waited.
So just to clarify, so again, I can properly make things. We intend on going the 7 of us plus pets through the portal. We have armies that are going to be assaulting Port Royale.
Maybe
to draw attention from the fortress into there.
Yep.
I hope so.
And I'll go ahead and I'll give the 1,000 people army that after the Port Royale is taken to push into Helm's Glory.
I suppose it was from the Joint Chiefs.
Gotcha.
That would be like the aftermath of whatever happens to Port Royale.
I'll take care of it.
So all troops to Port Royale, only the 7 of you to the fortress.
Yesterday that he was following the advice of his military
Is that
advisor,
right?
and then she kind of
Yep.
hinted that until
Okay.
Joe
And
puts
the
his
samurai,
foot down,
right?
this
And
is
the samurai.
outrageous when the State of the Union comes
So
to
that's what I'm trying to get at. So the samurai are coming with you. It's not just the 7 of you.
Austin and
Yeah, it's
Millie
the samurai are the
were
only
the people
additional
who were
people other than
advising
just
him
our
about the
basic
order of
party of
immediate
people. Yes.
destruction.
Okay, so it's the
here's
7 of
another
you plus the
scenario,
20 samurai.
Victor, and that is that the
You
administration.
said pets, so I just
was
included
very
my samurai as
keen
pets.
to
That
was the
because I was assuming that's like what you were inferring.
Oh, the pets, the dogs, and the cat.
threatened to
Well, they're loyal to me. They're like dogs.
initiative in the direction.
It does say they are.
That's the most plausible explanation.
They follow your orders unflinchingly and with complete loyalty. So I guess, yeah, if you want to go about it like that,
the Montana
Like
Now
lap
that-
dogs.
Now that Ghaladria's dead, now they have to go stab the Eladine.
Jesus. Okay.
I think that
Cool. Well. I'm glad to see it. Would you here? You know what? Well, since you did something other than you were originally saying, let me save this. Let me save this map. I'll prepare that for next session. Let me just show you what I had planned, what I wanted to do
For Fortress Paradise.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
though
I want to just show you all. So if I got a chance to use it.
This is all Ocean's fault.
No, Ocean was
Just
smart.
kidding.
Ocean was smart.
Yeah, you were very smart. I mean, like, it worked out for the best.
So
here I think the lesson of history, like the
Oh, damn.
is never
Oh.
underestimating.
Well.
Hey, that's not all. Hey, right click those buildings. Oh, look, they have insides.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
It's
My bad.
All in the garbage.
This was a pre-made map. It didn't take long to set this up. Literally, like maybe like 1 hour.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. I just want to show you because it's cool. Maybe I'll use it for something in the future.
Canadians. Look
at a second story. Actually, I'm glad we didn't because I was trying desperately to delete something in the 3rd floor of this house. I'm sure you can find it. I can't delete that. I don't know why. I don't know why it's there.
Well, if we finish your main campaign, we can use this as like a one-shot like thing where we all go on an adventure to go do it.
What do you don't like naked ladies?
I didn't want a naked lady there because it didn't fit, because it was all going to be robots and warforges, not naked ladies for no reason.
You can't flicker out of the bed.
I can't.
I kind of want to just like screenshot this and put it in and pin it and just say, "Okay, I'll put this in here."
Shut up! No, I didn't do it.
It's a single lady that they
I
have.
just I can't even draw her out. Aw.
You guys know.
Yeah, she's just there. I was like,
It's probably like part of the building or whatever.
Yeah, it's part of the model.
Babe, you're missing it. Kale just put a naked lady in
No,
the
I didn't.
in
Stop
tabletop.
lying.
You're gonna get demonetized.
It's the leader's concubine.
That's slander.
South Korea, of course, they're building islands in the South China
Yeah.
Sea.
No, cool. I'm glad Glad to see that we're marching towards a conclusion of this over a year-long campaign we started last February.
It's a larger disturbing pattern.
Last February or January, so very cool.
You
All
mentioned
right,
already,
cool.
Victor, the Hainan
I
Island
will
P3
prepare
that was
myself.
forced to land. That
If
was
there's
an
any
overzealous
notion of
PLA
plans
Air
changing,
Force
please
pilot
put in the
did what he
chat.
thought
Please.
his superiors wanted him to do. So
I want to make sure I
this
have shit
Chamberlain
ready and that
statement
it's
about
good.
your,
I like to provide good
rhetoric
content.
here out of the party.
That's why
Alright.
I'm always being preemptive.
Time to change plans a million times.
Rocks fall and Antagonist dies.
It's having an effect on us too. I mean, if you compare
Get the
this
shovel.
administration
Get the
Ukraine
shovel.
and China,
No, I
agree with
didn't
most
do
of
this.
you
I'm
that
lying.
Putin is saber
No context. Just like this is what I'm seeing at tabletop, and I didn't run the game.
It was like it was called like a Witcher map or something, like a Witcher manor. I don't know. So
No, it's a really cool. It's a really cool thing, though.
yeah, no, I'm gonna be using that later in the future.
Dude, even if like we completed this campaign, you want to run a one shot with our characters, that would be fun to do.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't delete your character sheets for sure.
Perfectly willing to discount.
Cool. Okay, guys, we'll call it there and have a good night. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Have a good one.
I have a are you just getting off?
Yeah, I've gotta get up earlier tomorrow because I'm gonna be in office.
Bree's got a flight tomorrow.
We're in a Cold War, and this is what Cold
Have fun.
Wars are like. I mean, this is why we
See
can
ya.
think immediately
Bye,
of the
everyone.
Gary Powers case
Aye.
in 1960, which led to the failure of the summit. I think if you're in Cold War, there is this inherent tension between the need to try to get close to the other side to avoid World War III and the fact that it's a Cold War and they're not exactly going to stop spying on us any more than we're going to stop spying on them. So I think this just confirms the Cold War hypothesis. But there's a more interesting question, Victor, that I have for you, and that relates the Ukraine war to the attempt to improve relations with China. I think it is dawning on people in Washington that the net beneficiary, the number one net beneficiary of the war in Ukraine is in fact China. Because although we thought cleverly we were bleeding Russia dry with Ukrainian manpower and Western weapons, in practice, we're running down our own stocks of weapons. And what's China's position? It gets Russian oil at very steeply discounted prices, and it can sell all